Yeah, Adam's having trouble with his microphone right
Adam's
now.
just being himself.
Yeah, as per usual. None of us are professional broadcasters like Adam and his media empire. So we're kind of reliant on him to do all the introductions, and Danny has returned. That's a positive. Adam, how's your audio? My good chap.
Not good yet.
Not good at all. Well, I'm just going to continue playing for time. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much. Yeah, enjoy the Star Wars comic shirt there. Yeah, playing for time for Adam as per usual because he is among his many qualities.
Hey, it's working now. Stop it, Gerundu. I knew where that was going.
You messed up the labels though.
Dang it! Hey, I had it right, and then Danny had to take a call.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
Everybody blame Danny. I'm just kidding. We could never blame Danny.
Yeah, totally my fault.
Everyone blame Adam.
If you guys missed the last stream, I ended up murdering Danny because I thought she was a murderer, and then I felt so bad for I'm still feeling bad actually. That was over a week ago. Welcome everybody to One Shot Onslaught. Tonight we have a one shot level 13. Getting up there, you guys. Yeah, that's the beefy levels right there. Tonight, any donations we get from our Ko-Fi, which I'll be linking throughout the game, and or our donations button down below if you scroll down in Twitch and look at our donations button, or if you donate bits. All of those will be going to Black Table Arts. That is a charity that helps kind of support black artists. They organize black artists. They educate communities and kind of give a creative space for them to thrive. So we are going to be donating anything that we get from here. I wasn't able to get any kind of layout or anything. Speaking of which, Jeremy did make me a graphic. I will get up on the screen in just 1 second. So I don't have anything to track that other than I'll try to keep everybody updated on whatever donations we get coming through. I've got kind of a soft goal of $100 that I think if we even hit that, that'd be really cool. But yeah, other than that, can everybody go ahead and introduce their level 13 character that they are going to be playing tonight? Sash, welcome back. It's been a while since we got to play with you. You want to go ahead and describe who's Skrock?
Yeah, so Skrock, aka The Rock, ROC, so it's a bit of a pun on the wrestler. He is an Aarakocra barbarian of the bear totem variety, so super tanky. He looks like an emu. That's probably the best way to imagine him, just a really big buff emu.
And Jeremy, who is Tick?
I am playing Tick, so he is a Veldelkin, and I am playing a level 8 monk and a level 5 rogue. Essentially, Tick is going to be the very logical type. He isn't the most sociable, but he does think things through. Tick is actually a criminal. He's wanted in his country for rebellious acts, but he claims that the people support him, just not the government. But he is currently as far away from his home as possible, running from the law.
And Danny, Sheriff has been with us a few times. Can you introduce Sheriff to any new viewers tonight?
She has been. She is a halfling. She is a cleric barbarian. She will kick your ass and then heal it. She's not the most talkative, but she's gonna do what she's got to do and take care of business.
Awesome. Gerundu, who do we have the pleasure?
It's the long-awaited return of Sir Reginald Fedlock Smythe, Centaur Paladin.
The goodest
I'm
of voice.
rather the opposite of the Vidalkin fellow. I'm not very good at thinking, but I am very good at making friends. Hello, friends! It's good to see you all again.
speaking of being good to see each other all again, so this adventure is a little bit different than usual. Usually we start in the Adventurers Guild, but now this is kind of side projects for everybody. This is not guild business. This is an adventure that has been years in the making. Somewhere beneath the snow-capped mountains before you, you and your companions have come for different reasons. We'll get to those in a moment. But your goal is all the same. You all are seeking the lost city of THARN, which is said to have been destroyed thousands of years ago. Over the years, you've collected these scraps of information about its location from scholars, sages, songs, stories. Many of the accounts are different, but they each have one thing in common. No one who has ever sought out the city of THARN has ever returned. You and your companions are not, however, small-town heroes seeking to drive off, small bands of kobolds. You guys are weathered, level 13 heroes. Yeah, in many ways, this is a different adventure than anything you've ever been on before, because you seek Sharn by choice, and it's not something you're really getting paid for. Maybe. I mean, I guess that could be a reason. Let's go ahead and get into that. Why is everybody seeking the city of THARN? Who knows each other? You guys might know each other from the guild, maybe. That's going to be completely up to you four. And we'll start with whoever feels antsy and ready to go.
I'm definitely ready to go. I don't know why I'm here. I've just been pointed in this direction by Benny, and yeah, just turned up with these guys. I'm not sure who anyone is, but we'll just go ahead and just see what happens.
Shareth is my good friend from long times ago.
Quite a
We did
while.
an adventure.
We've done several.
Many adventure. There was Demon Ass
There
and
was.
friends with birthday parties.
Indeed.
As Tick was wandering on the road, he found that it was necessary to have gold and income, so he finds jobs so he can feed himself. It is necessary.
Shareth, you got any specific goal in mind for seeking Sharn, or is it a guild contract, or?
It's mostly I worry about Reggie. He could use a hand. So I saw him heading off on his own, and I thought it'd be best to join him.
I have heard of Shan. I do not know what it is. I want to see.
It's THARN.
Thard Shan Bandan.
One
That place.
One
I
of those
heard.
barns. So again, it's been a couple days' journey so far, getting this far up north. But the early morning sun is shining brightly through the burrs and the surrounding fir and trees and pine trees, and you're at the peaks of the Galena Mountains, and the summer weather is pleasant, though it is kind of got a chill in the air with the wind this close to the mountains, and there's not a cloud to be seen in the sky. The coolness of the previous night still kind of remains in the air. You guys are getting a nice early morning jump on things, and after less than an hour of walking this morning, you hop a small clear stream and make your way down this meadow of wildflowers, heading to this sheer rock face, following who would have the map from Benny, because Benny has cooked up a map for this adventure, unfortunately. Maybe one of the three guild members. I think Tick, did you kind of just like see these three off and like hop in?
No, Tick joined the guild. He basically just took the job because he realized he needed money. Like he's basically just like a mercenary at this point. So he's just kind of taking any odd job he can find.
Okay,
So
cool.
he probably doesn't know them very well, except for this journey.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so one of you is whoever thinks they would be the best navigator would have this colored penciled map. Does that giggle me?
I will take the pretty drawing.
God
All
damn it.
right.
Oh,
You're
shit.
going to need to turn up the other way. You've got up the wrong way.
So, following this map, hopefully. Oh,
What does this mean?
God.
That's your name.
Would you like me to carry that for you, Reggie?
Help me, Sheriff. What
I
does
will
it
help you.
mean?
It
It
means
is
that we
pretty.
go this way.
Okay.
Based on the amount of time we've been traveling and our general relation to where we have started, I would assume that we are not too much further away from our destination.
As soon
Those
as
are words.
as soon as Dick says that, and you're following and heading right towards this sheer rock face, you see a cleft near its base that is an unmistakable dark cave.
Hmm. I
Is that
will
cave on the map?
investigate the dark cave.
Perhaps you might allow someone who is somewhat more silent to do the initial investigation.
I can be very stealthy.
Can you, though?
Yes, I am very good at being quiet.
I can tell.
Hmm.
But perhaps one of our slightly smaller friends might be.
Well, you're obviously not referring to me. Starts flexing.
No, you are rather large.
If I
am.
may intervene, I believe I could possibly be the quietest of the bunch and perhaps the fastest.
Why
I
don't
am
you
rather
go?
fast. But all
Well-
right.
It would
Tick
be
boy.
most advantageous if you stayed here with the rest of the group, and I will go on ahead. And then I'm going to pull up my he has like a blue and white cloak, and he'll pull the hood up over his head. Which, if you're not familiar with Videlkin, they have like smooth blue skin and little pointed ears, and they usually have like greenish white eyes. But he kind of pulls it over his hood, and then he just gets really low and quickly moves into the darkness, sticking to the sides of the wall. And I will roll a stealth check.
Wow, 20 and 28. Do you have dark vision?
I don't know.
I
sure hope so.
That's gonna
Yeah, I
that's
think
gonna
we
make
do.
things different one way or another.
Yeah.
You definitely they look away for just a moment and look back, like maybe conversing amongst themselves about who should go in, and when they look back, you're just gone. No one can see you. Nobody has any idea where you are. You were like a shadow.
Yeah, did you actually go into the cave?
I mean, I was like trying to be stealthy and quiet and go into the cave to see.
Wow,
there's
he's still here.
Huh? To see if there's anything I see. But yeah, I'm looking at here, and I do not think I have dark vision.
You don't see anything. Then you definitely made it in the cave, and you think that you were unnoticed by anybody, including your party members. But it's cold and damp in here, like a cave would be.
And I can just see out and see them normal, just standing out there, or do they look
Yes.
hidden at all?
Exactly. No, it is not. It
They're
doesn't
just
seem like.
standing there.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be like some kind of like magical curtain of darkness. You can see out just clear as day. It's nice daylight in. This is all assuming how far you've went in. Obviously, there's a little bit of light going into the cave. A couple feet. So you could see that far. But if you went any further into like the darkness of the cave, that's
I
when.
can see for 1 mile, so I
Yeah, I
will
think-
try and perceive something in the cave. And like, I've not got dark vision, but dim light doesn't impose any disadvantage on me.
Yeah, I was gonna say after a moment I'll just pop back out. I found out that I cannot see very well in the dark. And also, you are all not very well hidden.
Let me take a look.
Am I well hidden now?
You are more hidden than you were before.
Excellent.
I got a 26 for perception.
26, and you can see. Okay. Looking into the cave, you don't see anybody. I think with the dim light kind of coming in from the sunny day outside, you could probably see the first cavern that Tick was in. But then you notice that there's a tunnel that winds into the cave further deeper, and you obviously can't see anything past that. But the first cavern looks nice, empty, safe.
This seems nice, empty, and safe. We should go into the cave.
I like safe and friendly.
All right.
Let's go.
You think it is safe, then I will produce some light. And I just light up a torch.
Why didn't you do that before?
I was unsure if dangers lurked in the shadows. It seemed
Fair.
more advantageous to send you first.
Just flexes again and then just starts striding in. Quietly, but striding in.
So inside, as soon as you walk in, now that this first cavern is lit up, everybody can see that there's a couple of
Tights.
stalactites and mites.
Right.
So
Okay.
I'm right either
Good
way.
save.
I'm right either way.
Tights hang on
save.
tight.
Covering the ground, but with this torch light bathing the area, you can tell that there's definitely nothing in here, living or dead. Walking further in, you notice that the first tunnel that you go into turns out to be just this network of winding caverns. And Benny's map actually has a couple of the tunnel passages even mapped out. The thing is, this cave complex is so wild and varied and huge that though all signs point to Tharn being somewhere in this cave, the map won't get you with 100% accuracy into Tharn. So from here, it's a little bit more up in the air going through this complex of caves.
Reggie, you look intelligent. Do you want to tell us what's on the map?
Yes, we go across the line that is on the map, which will show the way to the good place.
Sounds legit to me.
Absolutely.
I follow where he tells me to go. I walk straight into the wall.
All right.
Yeah, the map, like, it looks okay, but very quickly, if you're trying to really follow the map to the T, you notice that, like, there's an off number of tunnels. Like, Benny's got 2 tunnels at the entrance, but it's really 4 tunnels at the entrance, so you don't know if it's just kind of a BS map or what from this point on.
I thought Benny was meant to be getting better at these map making.
Yes, it would seem that this map is inaccurate.
Maybe this is a prequel. This is back when he's...
Well, maybe it's an old map.
Yeah. Everyone can go ahead and roll me a survival check, though, real quick, and we can get kind of...
I am very good at surviving.
19.
6.
14.
25.
Did I just hear a chainsaw?
Yeah, actually, no,
Behind
that's
you.
like a crotch rocket or something.
Okay. I was going to say, someone's about to get murdered, and I want you to have a
Yeah,
heads
it's like-
up.
Yeah,
Okay.
what's going on?
Skrock, you, as you guys are kind of picking heads or tails, which of these 4 tunnels to take down, Skrock, you notice that the one all the way to the left has this kind of nasty, sick feeling, maybe aura, that the best way to describe it with a 19 survival would be, it feels like it's kind of death, decay. This kind of aura is like permeating from this tunnel. And
Reggie, what do you think of this?
It smells bad.
It does. Do you think we should
It
go down?
It smells like the bad place.
Sounds like the right way to go, right?
There will be fighting, probably.
That seems perfect to me. Let's go.
All right, let us go. For the shiny boy, we will
For the shiny boy.
we will purge the
this?
darkness and
Who's
the
the shiny
bad
boy?
place.
Are you literally shining? Like, do I need a torch?
I think
No,
will-
don't cast.
I can do that.
Make
if
me
you would
shiny, Sheriff.
And I touch your breastplate and you light up.
Oh my
Ah!
god. Ah.
I am the avatar of the shiny boy.
I think Sheriff has done that multiple times for
Oh, yes.
Reggie. Yeah. I
That
love
is
it.
an impressive trick. You should have done that from the start. And I put out the torch.
I feel very special.
Well, we're not going to be very sneaky, and that's fine by me. Lead on, Reggie.
You
All right.
are indeed a shiny boy.
Onwards! And Reggie just gallops down the tunnel.
Not too fast.
I can't hear you.
So are you like really just going for it?
Yeah, just kill it. Ha!
I do want to point out, I think Reggie's running speed is like something absurd.
40 feet.
And he's
Okay.
really bright right now. Running
So
around.
yeah, you guys could
It
probably
would seem stealth is off the table.
stealth off the
Scrock,
table.
Scrock readies his great axe and just like books it after Reggie.
I think Scrock might also have 40 feet. I think Barbarians also.
I have 45.
What? Why?
I'm a monk. I'm a monk rogue.
Oh my god! So it's just
Possibly the
Sheriff.
slowest, 30
Sheriff
feet.
is just scrambling.
Sheriff has 25, I think.
Actually, I've got 35.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's
I
not
must
so
have
bad.
added something at some point
That's okay.
because
Okay,
I did have 25. I think I got some.
that's good. So Sheriff is only like barely trailing behind, but again, with Reggie's big hoof prints in the dirt, with his shiny light and his just metal plate mail just clanking as he's scalloping down, it's not hard to follow Reggie. And as you are all traveling down this mountain that's taking you through these seemingly endless tunnels, but with Reggie and Scrox kind of like innate. I know paladins have the what's it called that sense some kind of sense that they can do where they can
Danger sense?
Divine sense.
divine sense. Yeah, that's it. And then with Scrox, really good survival and perception that you guys are able to kind of follow and hone in on where that aura is getting the strongest. And a few hours go by of this. And eventually you all start to get pretty tired because you're thinking that even though you can't see the sun, you're thinking it's probably getting to be in the late hours of the night. It's been that long that you guys have been following this tunnel passage. I don't know if you've
Do you
been
think this is the right way, Reggie?
Probably.
Oh. Well, that's good enough for me.
It smells bad.
It does.
The smell is
That one
getting
might-
badderer.
that
I
one might
think.
be-
Oh,
Hmm.
did you eat beans?
I'm quite hungry, actually. I fart a lot when I'm hungry.
I have some oats. Would you like some oats?
Oats, that would be great.
Just unslings a sack of oats. Just offers them out.
How
So
far
like a
have we been
feeding- Like a
traveling?
feeding bag.
Yeah.
Oh, you said like an hour?
No, hours. This
So like miles
yeah,
into this cave.
this it seems absurd how long this cave complex is. Because you guys got in here pretty early in the morning. It was like an hour after waking up from camping that you guys got in here. So now that it's been, so it feels like you guys have been in here a full day. And you guys are now getting tired.
Sir Reginald, where are we on the map?
Oh, the map, by the way, Sir Reggie, before you answer that, the tunnels all just kind of end eventually. Like, the map did not go all the way to Tharn. It was just, like, somewhere in this cave complex is Tharn.
I was impressed with your ability to lead us in the correct direction at such speed.
Thank you. I am very good at speeding.
Can I
And
like,
leading.
look around and see if there's anything, any kind of signs of movement where we are?
Okay. Yeah, you guys are right now, I maybe like taking like short pit stops so that sheriff can catch up the last couple 100 feet. Or in a decent sized cavern. The tunnel complex continues onward past this spot, but here it's like a pretty like bulged out cavern size. And go ahead and roll it, Sash.
Yeah, never mind. Let's see, 12.
Yeah, I mean this room's pretty well lit up, and it's not like you see any like zombies or anything like hiding behind any of the stalactites.
Right.
Mites.
Coming from the top?
Dang it. Oh, is it
They're not ceiling
stalactite
zombies.
top?
Tight from the
Yes.
top.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they hang on tight.
There's no ceiling
Okay.
zombies, which is good.
Sasha said stalagmites might be hanging from the ceiling, and I said, I thought it was might be on the ground.
Yeah.
but,
Or they might be the other ones.
or they might. Yeah, the stalagmite doesn't really work either way because you could say either of them.
And I've
Okay.
had enough of this stalagmite.
There's no more. It's actually there's no this complex right here you guys are in is the last of any of those tights or the mites. So don't
Well,
worry.
it's perfectly smooth caverns from this point
Yeah,
on.
exactly. But yeah, you don't see anything in this room. Again, now it is. You're thinking that it may be a good idea to camp out for the night because you really have no idea how much further this cavern's going. So that will be up to you guys.
I'm just gonna hook the feeding bag onto my beak and then just sit down and start munching away notes.
In this land of darkness and no sun, it is hard to keep track of time, but I would assume that it is getting late. I require rest.
All 4 of my legs are tired. I have done a lot of galloping today.
You have. You've been very fast.
Shall we have watchy times while other people go sleepy sleep?
Yes.
I'm full now and I'm not farting as much, so I will stay over here and keep an eye out.
Excellent. And then Reggie just falls asleep, like leaning on his halberd, standing up.
Wait, okay, hold on.
Is this normal, Shadow?
It
Is this
So
normal?
the upper half falls asleep laying down.
Yeah, but it just all sort of flops over.
Tails just
But
like that. flickering,
horse legs just
You don't just
perfectly
lay
upright.
down on your horseback.
Nope. It flops over. Rawr.
Okay, cool. So it sounds like Scrock's taking first watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't know exactly, like Jeremy, your race. I don't know what its like sleeping habits are.
It's normal.
It's just so like you need like the 6 hours, I think it is, or whatever.
Yeah, the
Okay.
8 hours.
Yeah.
No, the main thing about us is we're very dispassionate and very matter of fact and literal. So basically, just a Vulcan. I'm just a Vulcan.
Seems like that
I'm a
already.
blue-skinned Vulcan.
So, I don't know how we're breaking up the watches or anything, but
I kicked Reggie when he's went up.
okay, Scrock, you think about 2 hours has passed. Again, it's hard to tell without being able to see the stars and the moon in the path. But after about 2 hours, go ahead and roll me a perception check, Sash.
24.
24.
Perceive the shit out of whatever it is.
With a 24, you actually hear some footsteps further down the tunnel. God damn, with the fucking 24. With the 24, you would think that it sounds like it's pretty far
I've got
away.
the aspect of the eagle, so I can see 1 mile as if it's like 100 feet away.
Okay. Well, yeah, these are like twisty, turvy tunnels, and so you can't really see much past the first bend, but it sounds like these footprints or footsteps or 24 is pretty good. I'll give it. You could tell that you would guess with those eagle ears, emu ears.
Yeah.
You could probably tell that it's probably about 5 humanoids, and they're probably, you would think maybe even like a fifth of a mile away. I don't know how to translate that to kilometers for you and Gerundu. It's decently far, and it actually sounds like they're going in the opposite direction. Like they're not like coming towards you or anything.
Okay,
You just hear some people, walking around.
sure.
But then, the 2 hours go by, and like that
Yeah,
was like
just
hour
sweep.
1.
Yeah, okay. So I sweep the halberd away from Reggie.
What
Time to
is the...
looky, Reggie.
Okay, I will do the watchy times. You have a good sleep now.
You mind if I jump on your back? You look fairly comfy.
I would prefer that you didn't.
Are you sure?
Yes. It
This
is
is like
considered a
fluffy
great
down.
insult to my
Hmm.
people.
Hmm.
I am not a donkey.
Hmm.
I am a centaur man.
Majestic stallion.
You see my mane. And he sort of
Yes.
strokes this incredibly long mullet that goes all pokes out of his shoulder, and
It was just
his
it was just
helmet goes down.
majestic, Reggie. Okay, I'll slip over here.
I will make sure you are safe.
Real quick, because we did mention like what everybody's class and race was, can we go ahead and just get some like basic descriptions of what they look like? Tick mentioned a little bit about kind of like what his race looks like, the blue and the pointy ears, but maybe like if you guys have any like defining features or anything, because I don't think we've done that really. And I forgot Reggie has a mullet, so that makes me want to know more about everybody.
Yeah, so I'm just like a really buff bird. I look like an emu. I'll post something in chat.
Okay. Wait, can you post something? Okay.
Yeah. So I basically just look like that, but I'm covered in tattoos and.
Okay. You didn't mention you had tattoos. Where are the tattoos at on this thing?
It's literally just colored feathers that I've kind of maybe stolen from pirates and stuff.
Okay.
But I call them tattoos.
Okay.
And I've got big man arms, which is kind of weird for. So I've got wings, but then I've got man arms underneath. I carry a great axe.
Okay. Tick, you got any? You obviously blue skin.
Yeah, so he's about 6 foot tall, about 6'2", blue skin, completely bald, hairless. They have little pointed blue ears. They have kind of like long faces and a flat nose. It actually almost looks like kind of like Voldemort or something. But then like the clothes are like, I'm kind of just wearing like a blue and white, just a cloak. Like I'm not wearing armor or anything. I have unarmored defense. I carry a rapier and I just have a dagger at my side, but I have a bag, like a satchel with all my belongings and things, but he travels rather light other than that, just kind of essentials. And then his 2 weapons, which are like fine and expensive looking, but like simple. And he doesn't like, he's not trying to find all these magical weapons or anything. He's just good with the one blade he has.
Okay. Gerundu? Reggie?
Well, in addition to a luxurious mullet, Reggie's like his features are quite sort of like classically handsome, but he's and he has a glorious handlebar mustache and a monocle. But,
Okay,
I
think that's new. I really think that monocle's new.
If you look at the character portrait on Roll20, it's always been there. But yeah, he wears a monocle, and he's got nice engraved full plate on. But it's like his horse body is grey, like dapple grey, beneath the full plate.
I don't think I ever realized that either. I always pictured kind of like a brown horse body. Like anytime you see a picture of a centaur, they're usually just like brown horses. So I never noticed that Reggie was actually like a gray horse. That's pretty cool.
Well, he does have a really long black mullet. Like
your hoodie.
It pokes out the back of his helmet and cascades down the back of his armor, like a horse's mane would.
What about Sheriff?
Sheriff is way smaller than everyone else. She is about 3'2", weighs about 40 pounds. She looks tired. She always looks tired, like the world is weighing on her. She has waist-length hair that is completely white. She's got blue eyes. She wears leather armor, and she has a ring on a chain around her neck that she tries to keep tucked, but often just pops out and bounces around.
Reggie, you want to go ahead and make me a perception check?
Absolutely. I am moderately bad at percepting.
8. Yeah, you. It's pretty chilly in here, Reggie. Again, you just kind of get that sense of dread, dead, decay, but you don't hear anything or see anything, smell anything out of the ordinary.
I would like to do my detection thing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The divine sense.
Yeah.
Just like that you're just saying this out like in character.
Oh,
Shiny boy, please allow me to do the detection thing.
He definitely was saying that out loud. He was doing the character voice and everything.
So, as an action, I detect good and evil until the end of my next turn. I sense anything affected by the house spell and know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
I think you got the paladins have something else too, right? Other than the divine, because that sounds like it only detects like beings, right?
Beans.
Let's detect-
And beings.
Where are the beans?
Oh, there's a sack of pintos behind Scrock.
Keep them away from him. He has the bang bang belly.
Okay, you activate that, and you don't.
Just looking.
Yeah, I'm also pulling it up real quick, but as far as like beings go, you're not detecting any beings within 60 feet. But let me see if there's. Oh, you also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated.
Yeah, affected by like the Hallow spell.
You can see that all around you, you're getting this faint, kind of like desecration whiff, however that would smell.
It smells of the bad.
In the direction that you all were heading, that smell, almost foot by foot by foot, is just getting stronger and stronger. Like you all seem to be like on the right path to going deeper into this like heart of this desecration.
Well, I guess Reggie's gonna sort of stand with his halberd outstretched with his 10-foot reach, just wait out the rest of his watch, I suppose, if there's no specific threat.
Okay. Yeah. You don't. You can't tell anything. Is somebody else taking the next watch? I believe it is. You all can get a long rest on 6 hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
Per D&D. I think all you need is 6, right? Not 8.
Pretty much.
So
think
we'll
so.
say
What do
that.
you say, man? Well, you're in charge.
We'll say 6. And with that, we would only need one more person to cover a watch.
Sheriff needs the rest. She looks very tired.
That's true.
All right, so are you gonna wake up Tick?
Yeah, just gonna gently sort of prod you with the bottom of his halberd.
You look
Tick
up.
boy, it is
You
time
are
for your
waking me.
watch.
It must be time for my watch.
That is correct. Please take the watch, and I will go back to sleep again.
Did you see any enemies lurking in the dark, or anything
No.
I should know about?
I detected that we are going in the right direction for bad places.
That is good.
It is good for the mission, probably. There will be fighting, and probably there will be bad dead things, and maybe even devil demons, or bad demon ass. I cannot be sure at this time, but we are going towards the bad place. Please take watch now, so I will go sleep.
I would have
All
lost
right.
it if you, like, in the middle of that monologue, just like fell asleep.
Tick, why don't you go ahead and roll me a perception check?
Okay. Yeah, I'll walk over to the edge. I'll get my torch lit again. I'll start kind of just keeping watch throughout the night. And
Oh, that's how do concentration spells when you go to sleep? I would guess that Reggie is no longer glowing, right?
No, he's not.
Okay.
Ah!
Light's not a concentration, but it's only got a duration of an hour.
Okay. So yeah.
I would have cast it on him probably just before going to sleep, and it's
Reggie,
Like
that
that.
I like the idea that we just sort of like hold hands for a bit and get a bit of comfort, and then it's like, now you're shining again. Yes, thank you, Sheriff.
so I like the idea that Reggie did that whole watch in the dark, and that's probably why he rolled an 8 in perception. It's just like
I can't see anything.
I can't see shit. Where'd the big beefy bird go? Yeah.
It smells bad over there.
Whoa! Hold on a second.
Yeah, perception is my expertise. So
Loud.
I rolled a 33 or a 23 with disadvantage since I don't have dark vision and we're in dim lighting.
Didn't you say you lit a torch though?
Yeah, but that's dim lighting, right? I don't know. You can
No,
run it how you
no.
want.
Torch is bright and then dim further out.
Okay. Well, either way, so a 33. Non-natural 20. I rolled a 19.
It's very annoying because you can hear Reggie's just whole business snoring, his heart beating, heavy heartbeat. You can smell rock from here with those those toots didn't stop. They're still going. So like that smell is kind of getting to you while he's sleeping. Other than that, with the 33,
Highest, by the way, that's the highest I've ever rolled in AD&D game.
I don't think I've ever seen anything. Was that in Nat 20?
19.
It wasn't even in Nat 20. Holy hell. I don't think I've ever seen a 33 roll.
So that means the lowest I can roll is a 16, because if I roll a 1, I fail, and it's a 1.
Yeah, but you can't, like auto fail ability checks, right? You can only crit fail,
I guess
auto fail, attack rolls, rules is written.
Kinda. It depends, I guess.
So
Depends on who's DMing, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like rules is written.
Yeah, as written.
Yeah, rules as written.
But I don't think I've ever.
Rules is written.
Yeah, who does that? But no, even with this 33, you think like you somehow can like tune out Reggie and Scrock's smell, and you're just sitting there peacefully, kind of just listening. You don't hear anything besides the faint just cave noise. You know cave noise. Caves have noises.
Ambient cave noise.
I don't hear anything.
You don't hear anything.
I probably use my stillness of mind technique to push out all distractions.
Yeah. So with that, like editing out like head noise, room noise, you hear nothing. Even if, like, say Scrock passed to Reggie the message about the footsteps, and then Reggie passed that to you. So you were maybe on edge listening, seeing if you heard those footsteps or anything. You don't hear anybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the whole 2 hours.
Yes. And then everybody starts to wake up. And here's something that I should have probably done at the start, but I want to go ahead and do now. Can everybody roll me a history check about THARN?
Oh, wait, I've got advantage. Never mind.
I am
Two
exceptionally
91s.
bad at history.
I got a 3.
2 nat 1s.
Do that once. I used my
I got an
advantage.
11. Well, I rolled a 12, but I'm at -1 for history.
So you know more than the rest of us.
Wait, what did Sheriff
I
get?
knew more, but I lost
7.
Okay, so
I told you I have heard of this place, Sharthan.
you all know that Sharn, the histories of Sharn is that it was a city over
Tharn.
Thorn. God damn it, you got me doing it, Duranther.
I think it's Sharn because I got a 3.
Sharn's also, yes.
Yes.
Tick is looking for the city of Sharn.
I'm looking for Sharn. I'm going through the S's in the book. There is no Sharn.
No, everybody knows that Tharn is a city from 5,000 years ago. It was kind of like a beacon of light in a time of really, really bad wars, a time of darkness, and this was kind of a shining beacon of a city.
This was
5,000
a
years
shiny
ago.
place.
It was a shiny place. Hey, maybe that's why Reggie's looking for it.
Yes,
Um,
I have heard of this shiny place.
Reggie would also know that...
First time for everything.
I mean, everybody else rolled lower than like an 8, so but you got a 12, so that's good. Reggie, you would know that Tharn's invaders, as well as its residents, were destroyed by, as far as the stories and the songs go, a rain of these massive boulders just crushing down, raining from the sky on the city. And that a band of residents from Tharn betrayed the city and opened the gates while they were being sieged by an army of orcs, goblins, giants, and ogres. So yeah, I think that's all you would know with the 12. Big city, shiny beacon. They were under siege, but like there was no threat of the people being able to get in because the city was like so massive. The walls are so big, such good defenses that it was like impenetrable. But there was a group of people inside Tharn that betrayed its populace and opened the gates. And everybody else just knows that it was like a city 5,000 years ago that you guys know want to find.
Here.
Yeah.
I'm getting hangry again. Toots will start.
Oh God, so get this man some food.
There will
Right,
probably
shall we
be
go?
orcs and things.
Oh, I heard some noises last night. I didn't tell you because I forgot. So let's go. Does
Hooray!
Andy just... Squawk just kind of like flexes and storms off down the...
Yeah,
Down that-
we're just
All right,
just
I'll
going.
reach out and touch Reggie again.
Hooray for the shiny shirt.
Are you certain that that is the correct direction?
It's getting worse with the bad smell in this way.
Off to the shiny town.
So everybody pushes on. Nobody really rested super easy last night. It was more of kind of tossing and turning in your sleep, feeling that feeling of just like dread wasn't very helpful. And now that you all are continuing further in towards this aura that Reggie can clearly get that sense of, everybody roll me a con save as that feeling is just getting heavier and heavier. I see a 19. I don't see who rolled that 19.
It rolled twice for me, so it's either a 12 or a 19, depending on how generous you're feeling.
You think that's a save?
It is a save. This is a save. So if you've got like the proficiency, because I always forget to add my save bonus. So
29.
29?
Yep.
You're good. You don't even feel it.
10.
You're
Yeah,
looking at
plus 10.
To be frightened or
this is anybody below a 17 will take 10 necrotic damage from just this overwhelming, suppressing feeling of dread, decay. Reggie can actually see this aura. He's actually following it, right, to go to Tharn. So Reggie can see it.
Am I able to use my stillness of mind to end any charm or frightened feeling?
This doesn't charm or frighten you. It is kind of just like
I
a
was gonna say
one-time.
I'm immune to fright anyway.
Yeah, it's
As
just
is
kind of a one-time, just kind of beating you're taking on your body. It's kind of like a mental thing, just feeling this like oppressive sense of dread.
I must use my good hands on myself.
Yes, I am suddenly feeling an uncharacteristic feeling of dread.
how much damage?
I'm
is that?
fine.
It is 10 necrotic, and your max health actually goes down by that much.
Oh no.
And now, continuing on, gradually these tunnels are changing from those solid natural stonework to this network of these tight squeezes, climbs, crawls, almost as if you were like weaving your way through this pile of gigantic boulders. So before it was kind of natural caves, and now it is like these massive boulders everywhere. So you have to, crawl over some, squeeze between some. and you get over this hill. It feels like of boulders, and then minutes ago you spotted a light ahead, and you were following it to this massive cavern. And you see a glowing haze that is kind of just above the space, creating this dim, like grayish light. In one end of the cavern, opposite of you all, you see that there is a wall, a massive wall, at least 100 feet high. There's a large gate in the middle of it that is currently open, and the ceiling slopes like over 300 feet from the top of this like wall that you all just came from over to like above that cityscape of that wall. There looks like on a section of the wall, it looks like a giant rock, like a flat sheer rock fell and kind of caved in a portion of it. And a quick glance around reveals that the floor in this whole area, you can see from the light given off from Sir Reggie's chest plate that this entire area is just scattered and littered with thousands of bones.
So Reggie would like to take this moment to convene the group. I have some words I would like to share. I fear that once we breach these walls, there will be many fightings, and people will die. Perhaps we will all die. But we will fight well for the name of the shiny boy, and we will expunge the evil from these lands. And Reggie carries on in that vein, rambling for about 10 minutes.
Right.
And as a result, everybody gets 17 temp HP.
Damn, is that the leadership?
Inspiring leader.
Inspiring leader feat.
What evidence do you have that we will be facing combat? If you give us all the information, we can formulate a plan and give ourselves the advantage.
The city was made go away times from the shiny way when the rocks fell from the sky. Then there were bad people inside the city who let in the orcs and giants, and they did a sacking of the place. And now the aura is bad, where used to be shiny. Do you understand?
I believe so, though only partially. Your speech is broken at best.
I am very good at speaking. There are bad inside. The bad inside makes the bad aura come out.
Makes sense to me.
The city used to be a nice, shiny place.
Squawk is like doing squats while he's listening to this, just like really getting really pumped up from the inspiring leader speech.
Yes.
He's just like,
Yes. We do good this day. Maybe we
do
will
good
make new
this-
friends. So
Perhaps the real goal is the friends we make while we're here.
absolutely. I like friends.
Indeed. You make many friends.
I go to many birthday parties.
You do.
What is the way in? What do we see?
It's like again, it's like that massive 100-foot wall that it's across like a 300-foot divide. Or it's flat from you to the wall. It's about 300 feet. The wall has the 100-foot tall gate open in the middle, like opened inwards, I think is how gates usually work. I'm not sure. But then also on the side, there's a big, massive stone that like took out a portion of the wall also.
So Aarakocras can fly, but emus can't. So
Did you nerf yourself?
No. He's just got like a barbarian leap, and then he just kind of floats because he's covered in feathers. So that's how he flies.
Oh, okay.
He just like powers through it and uses his ability that. So he's just going to take a running leap across the whole.
Like the ostrich from Donkey Kong.
Yeah, exactly. So he's just going to take a running jump, and basically fly across to the gate.
All right. Anybody else following your beefy companion?
So it's 100-foot gap.
There's not a gap. I'm sorry. There's not a gap. It's just
It's like a courtyard.
yeah, it's just like an empty like a space. There's some like giant boulders
open,
littering
exposed
the
ground.
room, but it's a massive cavern.
He's
The
just
atta-
making a point not to kind of jump on the skeleton bones and stuff.
Hmm.
Exactly. That is a good point. Yeah, the entire floor is littered with skeleton bones.
As opposed to not skeleton bones.
Yeah, you know, like dog treat bones.
I look to see if I see anything odd or out of place besides just the skeletons before I rush out there.
Investigation, not perception. Tick.
Okay. But what if I just happen to notice it on the way in? All right, that's fine.
No, it really is investigation. I'm not just trying to
Yeah, I know.
be a dick.
But I get to add 1d4 to my natural 20.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm not going to even waste time typing it. But I got a natural 20.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Before we all rush into danger, I think it would be best if we take a moment to check out the scene.
You just see Squawk like, what?
Yes, he's in the middle of
Eyes
it.
in the air.
If we play our cards right, I believe the saying is, you might be able to enjoy future birthday parties.
and Squawk is just like soaring majestically through the air. But Tick, you notice that investigating these bones a little bit more, you notice that it's a mix of humans, orcs, ogres, giants. Looks like a big battle took place here. And you do notice that some of like the giant skeletons, you see some of those massive boulders. It looks like they're like splitting the skeleton in two. Like you see like a head and torso, rib cage.
Like they got crushed. Like
And
landed
then
on
yeah,
them?
like two little feet, like a little Witch of the Oz, sticking out from the other side of the boulder. So like it looks like these boulders did a pretty big number on these groups, and then it looks like some died fighting as well.
Is the ceiling open?
No, the ceiling is actually a big cave.
Okay, I'm just trying to imagine like where the boulders would have came from. Okay. It seems that there was some sort of combat encounter in this area, and there is a multitude of different creatures who have died here. It would probably behoove us to be careful, though it does not look immediately dangerous.
And at that point, thump. At the other end of the room, I just kind of like thump down right in front of the gates.
As soon as Skrock thumps down, you see next to the gates on both sides, one on either side of it, you see two giant skeletons stand up. Just past the gate on the other side of it, you see a third giant skeleton stand up. The two in the front, one of them has a massive longsword, one of them has a massive maul, and the one in the back has a massive longbow. And we'll go ahead and just roll initiative. I mean, they can't talk; they don't have tongues, so I don't think there's really
What
going
do
to
they
be any.
say? Without tongues. Okay.
And then they kind of like get
Yeah, I
in
messed up.
offensive stances against Skrock.
Rolling everything twice for some reason, but yeah.
Barry's does that too, and I don't know why.
23.
Wait, why? Why would my initiative only be...
Ooh, one of them's gonna do pretty well. We'll say the bow guy. So, what did everybody get?
I got a 7, was the first one.
I
Okay.
got a 6.
Ooh.
I got a 7.
Who's got a higher dex between you two?
Almost certainly.
Mine's plus 5. Mine's a 20.
Yeah, mine's
Okay.
plus absolutely nothing. So yeah.
What did Skrock get?
23.
23. Okay.
Yeah, I got advantage on it because Barb.
You will be going first. So it will be. Let me get my rolls pulled back up. It is going to be Skrock, the big one with a bow, the big one with a sword, and then Tick, Reggie, Sheriff, and then the big one with the axe or the maul. So Skrock, you are up first. You see, you landed like right in front of the gate, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you've got one giant skeleton on your left, one giant skeleton on your right, one giant skeleton straight ahead of you on the other side of the gate.
So the gate's open, yeah.
Gate is open, yeah.
And he's the one with the bow. I'm just going to charge him, bonus action rage. And then I'm going to take 2 attacks with Great Weapon Master Reckless.
Okay.
That's E24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. That would suck if it didn't hit, right?
Yeah. And the second attack is E21 to hit.
That actually hits too, yes.
Okay, so 19 plus rage is... can't remember, is it rage is plus 2?
Plus
Or is it
2
higher now?
damage, I think. I don't know if that scales
Plus
or
3
not.
at level 9. Okay, so 22 points of damage. First hit.
Oh, first hit.
then-
Okay.
25 in the second hit.
Let me get my calculator out real quick. 22 plus 25? It's still alive. You can go ahead and describe what it looks like when you take out.
Yeah, so you see that he kind of flexes and like he's got a back tattoo that's like of a bear as he flexes, and you just see him running in with the great axe, and then just like takes 2 slashes down, just both arms swinging down.
And
Go bad.
with that,
Barbarian.
we'll say that you. Shit. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. I'm trying to think of like what kind of damage visually would make sense for this thing. We'll say you knock its head off,
Breaking
but
some
it's
ribs.
still standing, and you break a couple
Okay,
ribs.
Nice.
Yeah. Next
Okay,
up is that
that's it.
bow skeleton. Well, shoot. That's actually a pretty good move attacking this thing. Because now it can't reach any of your friends. So it takes a few steps back, which will grant you
Highest
your opportunity attack. Because it's trying to get a good shot on you, and since you're like right up on its feet,
27.
that's gonna hit, Sash. I don't like this bird. Can I be
15.
honest with you? 15. Okay. This thing's looking pretty bad. You hit a couple, like you hit one of its feet off, and now it's kind of like uneven on its feet. But now it backs up, and it draws 2 arrows at the same time. Pulls back, shoots them both towards you, and that is going to be. Let me look at what their plus hit is. 8. A nat 1. That arrow waffles a little bit in the air and it hits one of the other skeletons in the back. I'll get to that in a second. And then a nat 20 though to make up for it, and that one's just like a straight. Yeah, that one's gonna be 46 plus 5. So that's gonna be 19 points of damage to you, Skrock.
Okay.
The
Half to
half, yeah. God damn it. Well, and then the other one is gonna take 15 points of damage as the one with the maul takes an arrow straight to the back of his skull. Now next up is Tick. No. Wait. Sorry.
Another 2 skeletons.
Sword skeleton gets to go first. Maul skeleton is absolutely last. Sword skeleton is going to charge up towards you other 3, but It has only got. Okay, so it's gonna run up 60 feet towards you all. I made the mistake of talking about how big this room is, 300 feet. So it's still pretty far away from you, but it's getting there. it just did its turn and then dashed and is running towards you three. You three. And also might be running away from the dude who just shot an arrow in the back of its head. Now it is Tick's turn.
All right, so he moved. So he's like 240 feet away from me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope you guys got some like long range spells or anything, or these first turn or two is gonna be very boring.
I'm gonna look back. Make sure you do not rush into battle. I will try to be safe. I can take care of myself. No need to worry. And then I'm going to rush out. I'm going to move 45 feet, dash 45 feet, and then I'm going to use my whatever it's called.
Step of the wind.
Yeah, step of the wind to move an additional 45 feet. So I'll move 135 feet.
Holy hell.
And then I will look at him and I will yell, alert, alert. I am your enemy. Alert. Look this direction.
It's looking at you. Reggie. What's Reggie got?
Hooves with which to gallop. So that's what Reggie does. He just gallops.
So you're gonna just dash.
Yeah, I don't have
80
any
feet
range or anything really.
Okay, so
I might be able
60
to hurl a
plus
javelin,
80.
I suppose, but
You are now 60 plus 80, 140. You're now 160 feet away from the
hooray!
skeleton.
Sometime next week I might get a fight.
We'll get there. Sheriff.
I am also going to start running my whole 70 feet if I dash.
Sorry, guys. I didn't realize how big this room was. And I also didn't think that one of you would fucking fly over.
You wouldn't think the barbarian would charge in blindly.
So we're barely visible from the gate when they're just sort of
And
legging it
they
out.
like see like just the dots, like small dots.
Just to clarify, I'm going to use cunning action, not step of the wind. That way I don't waste a key point.
Okay. So instead of attacking the bird right by them, they're dashing towards you all.
Like
And
Monty Python.
that's what the other one does too.
Sir Lancelot.
The one with the maul also is going to just charge in the 60 feet towards you all. Skrock, it's back up to you. It seems like you're doing a pretty good job of handling this one by yourself.
Yeah. Reckless attack, great weapon master again. Why not? Just YOLO. So 2 attacks. First one is a 17 to hit.
That just barely hits it.
Nice. And then 20.
That one
Non-natural.
misses. No, it doesn't. That one hits too.
Okie dokie. 26 to hit. 26 damage and 30 damage.
It's good. Okay, he had 53. Oh, wait a second. I felt like it was doing. What kind of damage are you doing?
Slashing.
I could have sworn skeletons usually had resistance to slashing, but not these.
Not to
Piercing, right?
Not to bird barbarians.
Yeah, these ones actually don't.
Vulnerable
have...
to bird barbarians.
Is it slashing or is it resistant to piercing? Because there's nothing to pierce.
Yeah.
Piercing. I always thought it was
got
piercing and slashing. This one actually doesn't have resistance to anything. It's got some immunities and some vulnerabilities. I'll just say that now. But it is not. Yeah. No, you're good. It's got nothing, Sash. Go ahead, and that second attack's going to do this one in.
Yeah, so it's 25 and 30, I think I said.
So again, it's missing a head, but still standing. It's missing a couple broken ribs and then missing one of its feet.
Yep.
One of its precious
So,
little butts.
After finishing that one off, I just turn around and go, 60 feet away. So I start running. I start using my full movement, 45 feet movement
Okay.
catch up to the other one.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this one crumbles to the ground after you like smash.
It's gonna be
off
like a
its
Scooby Doo
arms.
fucking thing now because they're gonna be running and they're always gonna be like 15 feet ahead of me.
But then you gotta eventually stop, maybe, to
Yep,
fight.
yep.
Okay, cool. Well, it was going to be that one's turn, not anymore. Now the sword skeleton is going to run another 60 feet. Charging. I don't know why they only have 30 feet of movement. I feel this
This
should
is
be
a clunky, rattly, shitty skeletons.
They're so
aren't they?
fucking big, though. But
You've seen,
okay.
You've seen Jason and the Argonauts. They'll sort of move all sort of rattly and herky jerky because of stop motion.
So I think from that, I think it's like now that's 120 feet of movement. I know that Tick moved.
A train leaves the station at 12:30.
I moved
It's traveling
140.
at 80 miles an hour.
Oh, this math, everybody. So Tick, you moved
Okay.
100 and what?
145. If that guy moves his full,
You're within 20 feet.
yeah, if he moves his full distance, I should be good.
Okay, yeah, you're within 20 feet of them now.
I moved 135.
135, and it moved 120.
Yeah.
100. So that is 255.
So you're 45
So
feet
you're
apart.
45 feet away, and you've got 45 feet of movement. Bam! We mathed it out, you guys.
That sword skeleton
It's the sword skeleton. He's got a big
Is
arrow
there
in the back of
anyone-
his head.
is anyone right next to him?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if Sash moved. If the Rock, what's his name, Sash?
Scrock. The
Or,
rock.
Rock.
or you could call him the Rock. Yeah,
I didn't know if Scrock moved there.
he
It
is.
was
Rock
He is.
I was 15 feet behind.
He's 15 feet behind the mall guy.
Yeah.
All right. Then I will run up over to him. Stop! I have come to slay you. I am almost out of breath because this room is so large. And I'm going to pick up my rapier and I will attempt to attack him with it. I get a crit.
What are you guys doing?
Okay.
So I hit him for 17 plus something
11.
damage. Oh, that's for the sneak attack. Wait, why is... Oh, because it's a crit. Duh. 17, 23, 28 damage.
You poked them bones.
You poked the bones really good. You're not super hot. You're not super.
Then I use my
tall.
extra attack.
Okay. If this is not 20, I quit. So just we'll cut the shit short. So fucking close. That one hits too. Again, you can only really reach its like foot.
I hit him
Two.
for another 34 damage. Is he still
Okay,
alive?
you poke its foot super good. Yeah, it's still alive.
Okay, I will use my bonus action to use Fury Blows to make 2 additional attacks.
Okay, well, okay, now you're okay. What kind of attack? If flurry, what kind of attack?
Unarmed strike.
What is unarmed strike?
I just attack with my left hand.
Is it bludgeoning?
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
but
guess-
I'm a magical bludgeoning because I'm so high
Magical
level.
bludgeoning.
Well, guess
Yeah.
what? They're vulnerable to bludgeoning. I guess
Nice.
bones don't like to get bludgeoned.
Okay, so I will, spend one of my key points or key points. I'll use the flurry of blow, which lets me immediately make 2 unarmed strikes. And then I also am able to enact one of the following effects:
Are those both 14 to hit? Oh,
13
no.
to hit, 20 to hit.
20 to hit is gonna hit. 13 is gonna miss.
Okay, and then flurry blows let's see. It must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone. That's what I've decided.
Does it have a size requirement for that or no?
No.
Cool. You punch this thing's foot so hard, it fucking kicks it out from under him, and he falls face first, landing prone. He's still alive. Yeah, his big toe is gone. He punched his whole big toe off. So, guys, these guys might have been really friendly. You don't know that. And Sash went and like killed one really fast, and like
Again.
Okay. Is it, Jeremy? You got
in
anything?
Summary,
God damn it.
in summary,
Okay.
I have hit him for 122 damage and knocked him prone.
Oh. 122 counting the vulnerability.
No, not counting the vulnerability.
I math
And
that.
would the sneak attack damage be doubled as well?
No, don't, Jeremy. Cut it out. You don't need the sneak attack damage. You killed the thing with the
For the
120.
vulnerability?
You killed it with the
If that's
120.
the case, with the vulnerability, we're adding 20, 34, and then...
You
we're adding like an
exploded. You
additional
exploded.
58
Oh, cool.
damage.
Just a big cloud of bone meal goes sprinkled around, and a little bit gets in Reggie's nose and makes him sneeze. Are you happy now?
Yeah, just gonna.
I think-
Reggie's just gonna be charging through it. Basically.
I imagine what I really did was run over, stab the rapier into the giant ankle, and then use my unarmed strike to hit it twice into it so that it severed it, and then watch him collapse.
And then as it collapses, that's when it hits the ground, and since they're so old and moldy and like fucking like decrepit bones, they just like explode as soon as it hits the ground, falling from this distance.
As they say, the larger they are, the harder they fall.
Ain't that the truth? Reggie, it's your turn now, my bud.
So yeah, Reggie would have just been charging to hit this giant skeleton, as it just sort of. I'm imagining like a Buster Keaton moment where this skeleton looks like it's about to fall at him as it gets knocked prone, but then it just explodes into dust. So Reggie just charges through this enormous dust cloud, barreling towards the one with the mall, I believe.
The mall.
How
Mall's
far
last
away
one
was
left.
that from Reggie?
So from Tick, the mall one was 60 feet away because it has not yet
Okay.
charged in.
Well, I can charge 40 feet, and then I've got 10-foot reach, so I guess I'll just do that.
Okay. So 40 feet would get you to Tick, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then from Tick, this thing is 45 feet away.
Yeah, well, I guess I could dash, and then I'd just be right up in his face.
Yeah. Or do you have any range? I don't know a lot about paladins, so sometimes I.
Well,
You got spells, right?
I do, but they're not really any like ranged attack spells.
You can divine smite with ranged weapons.
Have you got like a? You mentioned javelins earlier. I don't
I'm
know.
thinking if. Wait, it's only if it enters on their turn.
Apparently, hit its big toe because that's its big weakness.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
It's fine. Just run up and let Adam do some damage with these enemies.
Yeah, so that I feel better about myself.
You've got
Until
disadvantage on your
until
first
share-
attack.
Sheriff-
Them their weakness.
Until
Just trying to
Sheriff
see if
comes up and.
I'm trying to see if I can use because if something comes within range of
If you've got
Polearm
polearm
Master.
mastery.
yeah, but I don't know if that would work if I provoke it.
As
So
soon as it moves, you hit it.
next is Sheriff and then the mall skeleton.
Yeah, I'll just charge right up to it then.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to get within 15 feet of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
45, 40, or 40, 40, 20 feet of it. You're 20 feet away.
Yeah.
Sheriff, it's your turn. You know that you are 60 feet away? 80 feet away. Not 100 feet away.
I'm very
might
far
say.
away.
Some might say 100 feet away, I think. I
I'm
really
going-
should have had the battle map up or something.
Sherith is going to continue running her whole 70 feet with her dash.
Okay.
And still be very far away.
Guys,
Are you okay back there, Sheriff?
Actually, I'm 100 feet. Wait.
I did not realize that this room would be
190.
so math heavy.
So 110. So if I run my regular, then I am within range. Yes.
Okay,
So I'll run my 35.
cool.
and
I was
that
really
will
hoping you didn't not get anything and this thing died somehow.
That will put me in range that I can use. Where did it go? I can use my guiding bolt.
I love Guiding Bolt. I really do.
So I'm going to cast that. So that is 16 to hit.
They've got a
Wait.
17 armor class.
Oh, mother.
Wait,
Sturdy
Don't you
thing.
have like 50 disadvantages?
I have disadvantages. How about I pass a disadvantage off to Sheriff? Everyone agree with that?
Yeah.
Not
Alright.
the disadvantage, an advantage.
Make it into an
Yeah.
You make it an advantage, yeah.
Sheriff,
Let's
you
try
take
it
my
again.
disadvantage, please. Thank you. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, no, that's my Warhammer.
I was gonna
That-
say I don't think those are your full numbers, are they?
No, let's try that.
Oh,
No.
What are you rolling? What? You got a
The
plus
dice hate me
9.
tonight. They love everyone else.
Oh my god. Yeah, Danny
Wow.
hurls this bolt of light right at this thing that would have been so cool. Lit this whole thing up, been a whole display. It goes just inches away from its head. Oh wait, I got another disadvantage. If you want to take another advantage, because Johnny made me another disadvantage for being too mathy. I didn't mean to make this mathy. It just
happened.
It just happened.
Let's see if I can. That one will do it.
27's
27.
gonna do it.
Radiant damage as well.
So that's 15 radiant.
15 radiant damage, and it lights it up. So the next attack against it will have advantage. Radiant. This thing actually doesn't have anything for radiant, like any kind of vulnerabilities or anything, which is weird to me. But
Very weird.
this is like the official giant skeleton thing. But it is now glowing, lit up. It is going to make its way against Reggie, who is pretty close nearby it. And Reggie,
it comes within 10 feet of me. It's going to provoke an attack of opportunity.
it does. It's running right at you.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna do my 2 rolls too.
There you go,
17's gonna
17.
hit it for
So it's,
17
30
damage.
Yeah, 13 slashing and 4 radiant.
Damn. So yeah, you as it's like running at you, you've got your polearm halberd readied, slash at it, and then it takes that cut in its shin, continues on, and it's going to hit you. You know what? I think this can actually do 3 attacks.
Oh,
22,
shit.
16, 18.
2 of those hit, the first and the last.
2 of those hit. 3d6 plus 5. So that is going to be for a total of 34 damage. As it is just like swiping down at this big maul, just hitting. One of them hits into the ground and like shoots like dirt and debris up in the air, and then the other 2 smash down onto Reggie's majestic body.
Ouchies!
We are now back up to Skrock.
So how does jumping work in battle? I can't remember.
I think you can just like jump your
Just your movement, is it?
it's your strength score is long jump. So you move 10 feet and then you can do your strength score worth of jump. I think.
Okay. It's fine. I will just dash, so 90 feet, and I will stand between Reggie and the skeleton and just stand there.
Okay. Cool. So Reggie, you got a little bit
I'll
of
punch myself in the face as well.
What?
to make it look like I'm, oh, please hit me instead.
Okay. Okay. Next up is Tick. Tick, you're pretty close to it now.
Okay. How far? Just like close enough to run up.
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
Okay.
you'll have to run up. It's like 15, 20 feet.
Okay. So yeah, I'll move up to it super quickly. And would I have advantage on it? Am I like since
You do now because now Skrock
within 5
and
feet.
Sir Reginald are within 5 feet of it.
Okay. Cool. And has this creature already taken a turn? This combat
No,
round?
it's last in the combat round.
Okay, cool. So that means I get to use assassinate. I'm going
Fuck
to
this thing. Okay, guys.
Yeah,
this
so I'm
is-
going to run up and I'll have my rapier ready and I'll try to come up right behind it. I'll attempt. Wait, how tall is this thing?
about 20 feet tall, 25.
Okay, I'm going to stab it as high as I can. And
Shin.
shin, right in the shin. And I'm going to hit it once again with the rapier attack. 21 to hit.
That'll do it, unfortunately.
Okay. So there's that, but then it also immediately applies sneak attack, which I rolled really low, so 29 more damage. And then assassinate always rolls critical damage,
I think so.
right? So I
think
mean,
so.
what I just hit Mac, or I roll twice. I guess I'll just hit this again. Yeah, there we go.
Seems like a lot, Jeremy.
Yeah, it
It
is.
does.
And then I'll do my extra attack. So I do all of that again.
Oh, okay. That checks out. It says here this thing is dead as hell.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you had advantage also because the thing was glowing bright. So
Yeah.
yeah, Jeremy.
A
I don't
lot.
know why you're still clicking stuff because this says this right here. Like it just says this thing is dead as hell. My notes right here.
Now,
Dead
is
as
this the
hell.
last creature here?
It is. Do you do
Okay,
like
okay.
more stuff if it's the last creature here?
No, I was just making sure
we
because
just win the game.
because technically I can make an attack, move, bonus action, move. Yeah.
I mean, you could do all that if you want to desecrate this corpse.
Right now, well, maybe I'll hit it. I'll like run up, slash on one side of the shin with the rapier, come try to slash on the other side, like right behind the back of the knee. So I'm essentially like severing it so that it collapses on its own weight.
And
And
again, it falls. This big, massive, heavy weight falls, hits the ground, and just all of its bones explode into dust. Makes Reggie sneeze again. I don't know when you're gonna stop this, Dick. I don't know when you're gonna stop making Reggie sneeze.
Reggie, can you keep it down? We were trying to be stealthy.
Please stop putting the powder in my face.
And with that, you hear footsteps of about 5 humanoids coming from behind the path that you just all came. And you look behind and you see 5 drow elves. Is that how you say that? Drow?
That's what I say.
Yeah.
5 drow elves coming from the path that you all came into this area, coming towards you. They all are unarmed, just kind of showing, signs of peace. Heading right towards your direction. Again, this is a big-ass cave, so it's going to take a while before they get there. I think it's enough time for us to all take a quick pee break and come back, and then maybe they'll be there in time. Who knows? This is a big cave. A lot of math involved. So everybody, we will be right back in like 3 minutes or so. Everybody go ahead and grab some water. Get a nice drink of water. I don't think people remind each other enough to, get some water, take a nice deep breath, just hang out
Good
for 3
water.
minutes, and we will be right back.
Don't breathe the water in.
See, don't breathe the water. That's bad for everything. We'll be back, everybody. Everyone, we don't. Oh, dang it! It moved people around again. Oh shoot.
My bad.
Oh no, you're good. It like everybody's moved. What the heck? Except me. Who is this? Who's the couch? That is Jeremy, or not Jeremy? That is Drundu. There we go. Who am I missing? Okay, there's Jeremy. Goes right here. Okay. So yeah, guys, I went ahead and went live again just so that I could talk a little bit about what we're doing tonight. So while we're waiting for Danny to get back, and while we wait to continue this adventure, obviously, again, just to reiterate, all of our donations from the donation link down below in Twitch, and from Bits, and from our Ko-Fi. Whatever you can do, or if you just want to go to www.blacktablearts.com and donate there, that is awesome also. Whatever you can do to donate to this cause, all the money we get from all those other ways I mentioned will be going towards this cause tonight. And what they do is they kind of just bring black artists together. They educate communities and then give a creative space, for black artists to grow. And with all that aside, it's just pretty crazy out there right now. We're in the middle of a global pandemic. We've got just the Black Lives Matter movement going on. Just want to take a quick check in, just make sure like everybody just real quick, just take a pause, take a deep breath in, and hold it. 1, 2, 3, and then let it out. Drop your shoulders, unclench your jaw. Everybody just. I think a lot of people right now are kind of just been stressed out. It's a stressful time, and I just want to make sure everybody's enjoying themselves, enjoying the stream, I hope, donating to a good cause, and just, doing the best we can with what we've got. So it looks like we've got everybody. Drundu is, I see his shoulder. I see his thumb. There he is. There's that Centaur Paladin we all know and love.
Hello, friends.
So I spank Reggie on the ass and tell him to go and speak to our new guests.
Hello,
Go on,
friends. So yeah, Reggie has his halberd sort of not raised in a threatening manner and trots out towards the new friends. Hello, new friends. Hail and well met.
They're kind of in a triangle formation. They're all drow elves. They're all actually male drow elves, and the one in the lead of the point of the triangle has this long flowing white hair going all the way down its back, and it says, "We mean you no harm, visitors. What aid can we give you for it? We presume finding and seeking Sharn."
Yes.
Tharn, not Sharn.
Yes, that's right, Sean.
No, we don't know where Sharn is. So let me make that clear. We've had a few visitors here looking for Sharn, and we've had to turn them away.
Oh.
Is that who
Well,
these people
this
are?
will do.
Point to the ground.
No. This is the battle of the great battle of Tharn.
What's so great about it?
Great in the sense of massive, epic scale, not goodness. It was a pretty terrible battle, to be honest.
Oh, we should call it the terrible battle.
You can surely write that in the history books and change the name if you want to.
Straw picks up the skeleton head just with one arm and just like, what's this?
That looks to be a giant, long deceased.
Oh, it just attacked us.
That would be the. I don't know if you've noticed the aura in this area, but
Yes, it is bad feeling that did the hurty time.
the bad feeling that does the hurty time. Hey, that's what I call it too. That's pretty cool that you call it the exact same thing as me. That's weird. I feel a connection coming on. We'll have to.
We can be good friends.
We'll have to exchange.
Do you have a birthday party coming up?
I've got a birthday coming up in 8 months. So 4
I
months
have
ago.
1 bag of oats. They should last 8 months, maybe.
I don't think oats
No.
go bad. Do oats go bad?
Eventually, yes.
I usually eat them before 8 months.
Me too. I can't help myself around those delicious little
Have an
nuggets.
early birthday present of a bag of oats.
Oh, thank you so much. I really feel a good connection here. I'm sorry.
What is your name? I am Sir Reginald.
My name is Eric, and I'm sorry that if you're seeking out Tharn, you're probably gonna die. So I'll probably not get to meet you again. But before you go in or do your thing, like everybody else, and go in and die, we exiles are here to give any kind of help we can. Knowledge, usually. We don't go into the city, but we can offer any background help that we can offer.
What
Especially
bad is
for
in
you.
there?
What's bad? Oh, it's a big shadow bad. Just a big mass of bad. I've seen it once with my eyes, and I've never went back in the city.
What did it look like?
2 legs, 2 arms, about 15 feet tall, solid black mass of just nothingness. Hangs out in the cathedral in Tharn. I don't know if it was drawn to that area from the prayers of the refugees while they were trying to survive the onslaught that was outside their gates, but...
Can Reggie do a religion check? See if he knows what that is.
Yeah, go for it.
He's rigged. I am very bad at religion.
Are you really? A paladin's bad at religion?
It's an intelligence-based skill, so yeah, he's
Okay.
a -1 to it.
So
Well, that's still 17.
17,
Yeah.
okay. So... with that, you would know a couple of things. It's kind of a mix of your religion check and your history check. It's kind of like triggering your memory to remind you that during this attack on the city of Tharn, it's rumored that the town's populace was kind of sheltered in the cathedral. It's a massive cathedral. It housed hundreds of people. While they were sheltered there, they were all praying to whatever gods they believed in to come down, save them, strike down their invaders. And now you're kind of remembering this story that their prayers were answered and the skies rained down with boulders, killing not only their invaders, but also everybody within the city.
They should have prayed better. That is not a good prayer.
They might have prayed bad. That, and also...
Please, gods, kill everybody. The end.
You also know that the way he's describing this, like, black mass of, like, darkened energy sounds to you like something from the negative plane. It's one of the 9 planes of existence where it's not like a plane. It's not one of the planes of hell. It's not an abyssal plane, but it's a plane of not even evil necessarily, but just like neutral destruction. And And everything from that plane matches up what he mentioned with this just like solid black mass of nothingness. And that's what you get with your 17. Those two things.
How would Reggie convey this? Well, he does. We'll just say that he does. Many bad at time feel bad from the other place.
You want us to
Time is
get rid of
thought.
it?
Oh,
Negative.
No,
Dark.
it would. I mean, if you all were to be able to get rid of it, that would be fantastic. I don't know if you've noticed, but it has been. Even though we are camped outside of its aura, outside of its kind of radius of effect, we are still being drained by it daily, almost. But we feel that it's our duty to try to inform anybody who's seeking out THARN, to give them any kind of information, any kind of upper hand against the being. But we tried once, and we lost half of our numbers, and we have since fled and decided that instead of attacking it outright, we will instead try to help in the way of knowledge. So
Do you have any stuff that we can have?
we have
stuff?
nothing. We've had to make a couple runs to the surface and sell any belongings we had just to scrape by and afford food, water down here. But so really all we can offer is knowledge.
How far away is the cathedral when we get through the gates?
As soon as you get into the gates, the city is massive. The roads are all sprawling, but easy enough, the main road is actually heading. It's a straight shot straight to the cathedral. All the roads in the end at the cathedral. It's the heart of the city, but you can literally walk from here through that gate and onward, and you will find the cathedral. It will be like a cathedral you have never seen before, 100-foot tall. You will not be able to miss it. It is about 4 blocks from the main gate.
Are there other dangers that lurk on the way to the cathedral, or is that the only danger we need to be wary of?
With the stones cascading and falling from the sky, things are rocky. Pardon my hilarious joke. You will need to overcome some challenges to climb through the rocks. There will be fallen buildings you will need to cross through. I know I made it seem like it's just going to be a straight shot, but honestly, with the destruction of the falling rain of stones, it's going to take some time to navigate your way to the cathedral. And not only that, I don't know if you felt the presence yet, but every moment, every hour that you spend in this aura seems to drain away your life. And that's why we camp outside of this radius, this area. But the longer it takes you all, it's going to take a toll on your bodies.
Is there any of your spider bros we could ride?
And no, we were actually exiled from all of our home, including all of our spider bros. So we have no spider bros with us.
We'll get rid of this thing in the cathedral, right, Reggie? And then we'll come back and we'll celebrate your birthday in 8 months.
In the name of the shiny boy,
Shiny
we
boy.
will defeat the bad thing that lives in the cathedral.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
And Shareth, do you want to sit on my shoulders? Because we're going to move fast.
Sure. Should I heal anyone first? Reggie looks a bit,
I did a rubbing with my good hands and made myself all better.
all right.
I remain unscathed.
Damn, Johnny
Yeah,
just gave
I'm fine.
advantage to everybody except me. Thanks, Johnny.
So the rock scoops Shareth up with one arm, throws her onto his shoulders, and then spins around and goes, "Farewell, Eric. Can you smell what? The rock." And then he just walks off.
And it's like saying to
What
nobody.
the rock?
It's like everybody's like walking away like, well, I mean, I smell those farts. That's one
Then
thing.
he spins
Bye,
around.
friends.
Is cooking. And then you just hear music.
It's fucking WWE rock anthems.
Yeah.
Okay, so this, as soon as you walk into the gate, Rock could have seen a little bit of this when you came in through that gate. You see those massive boulders that are just occupying like a large swath of this land. The ceiling is a lot lower here than it was outside of like the main area, like leading up to this gate. So the way we're going to do this is actually something that I really like, and I don't think there's enough of in D&D 5e is skill checks. So, first, the first kind of obstacle everybody needs to get through is that with all these big rocks filling the like a big portion of the area going down that main street, everybody will need to make me an athletics check to try to climb over the remains of the rocks and like the ruined buildings that you can kind of get over the edge of that are blocking the path.
If Sheriff is on my shoulders, do they need to do it?
Yeah, so the choice would be to do disadvantage with Sheriff on your shoulders, but then Sheriff doesn't have to roll, or just both you and Sheriff roll.
Disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
26.
With disadvantage? God damn it. What did
But not
Right.
20 on the other one.
what did Reggie and Tick get?
Well, am I
27.
able to use acrobatics? Is it like
No, this one, specifically climbing up over these, is going to be pretty much pigeonholed to athletics. But
Okay.
you need it. It's a group check, right? And
you
know
I'm
that's
gonna start-
rock.
27.
I'm gonna start pulling out pitons or pitons or however you pronounce that word,
Yeah.
pitons, and start
I
hammering
don't
them
know.
in.
How do you say that word?
Pitons, I think.
Pitons.
Pythons.
Okay, that was 3 different ways
Or
of saying
just get
it.
our pittance.
Pittons.
Going out tonight with the
Pittance.
pittance.
Aye, the pittance.
Yeah, you
I got
guys
some
What
of
have you
that.
got in your wallet there, Sash? It's just a
Oh,
pittance.
it's just a pittance.
Just a wee pittance.
Yeah, you all are able to pretty easily scale over these because you guys made it through the group skill check. Next, now that you're up above kind of the rocks and the fallen buildings, there's a long, narrow wall that you need to walk across. Be like underneath of it is these 3-story tall houses on either side that are just all the way caved in all the way to the basement. So it's going to be walking along the wall towards the cathedral without falling in or out. So this is acrobatics, Tick.
Okay.
Unless you guys got any other like skills up or like moves up your sleeves that you could use to get across this wall.
So I'll just fly over.
God damn it.
Or well,
Finally,
jump.
an
since I
area
can't
with
fly.
no obstacles.
All right.
And I will just run through.
Gareth, hold on.
I
And
will
then
hold on.
You just see the rock flex and just gonna squat and then just leap across.
Okay, so we'll say that the Rock and Sheriff can get over easy enough. And then we'll say that just Tick and Reggie will do the group. So it's just 50-50
Reggie
chance.
looks very nervous. Four
I'll
four
throw,
legs.
I'll
Do
throw a
not
rope
worry.
over to
I
Reggie.
believe in you.
Good.
so I'll fly
The shiny
across
boy
and,
believes in me too.
I'll tie a rope to my leg and then like fly across to help Reggie.
Okay, Reggie, so you get advantage on this one.
Okay.
On your
Right.
acrobatics roll of your fucking centaur body.
He's running over like a.
It's holding his halberd out like a
but
balance.
it's a group check, and Tick hit it just barely. Tick hit it with a 17. So you and like Tick, gets about halfway, has to reach back and kind of help you across this wall, even with this rope that you're holding on to. Okay. Next.
I like to imagine that the rocks just kind of want to do like a single leg kind of squat just to try and like keep going to lift Reggie up off the side. This is like leg day all over again.
Help me! This is hard.
Now let's have everybody again roll one more Constitution saving throw real quick for that bad smelly aura.
28.
17 is the number we are looking for.
7.
Roll all those twice. And why couldn't I have the 25?
Anybody below a 17 will be taking 10 points of necrotic damage, and your max HP will be reduced by that much.
It just goes, ah! I am experiencing pain once again. The migraines have returned.
Know what you're talking about?
I am going to cast Death Ward on myself because I was squishy to start with.
Okay. Now the last check is this.
Wait.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this one, Adam.
Wait. Sorry, guys. I got +4 on saves, and everybody who's in
within like 10 feet of you, I think.
Yeah.
I
just
do paladins.
4 or is it a 4?
Still not going to do it for me.
Yeah, anyone within 10 feet of me gets +4 on.
And we did a group check together.
32.
So I would have made that.
Fuck you, Slash. Okay. Yeah. The last
Does
check.
that damage take away from the temporary hit points first instead of my real hit points?
That's a good question.
Because he has them up.
Since let's keep your temp HP on you, and let's take
Just
that for your
drop my max
body.
HP.
Yeah, your body HP. Since I feel like I feel like temp HPs are kind of like I don't know. It's like it's kind of different, you know. This is like actually affecting like
It's
your,
a separate
your body.
pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's do that. Hey, keep your temp HP.
Okay.
And now that you all have made it across this wall, you're a little bit off course from the straight path that you all had going to the cathedral. So now the last group check I will require is a survival check to try to orient yourselves towards the church.
Why are you riding on the Birdman's back when the centaur seems the more logical option?
I will not be ridden. I am not a donkey.
Yes, but Sheriff should be an exception. I mean, look at her.
We've done it occasionally. It's
I think it
it's
was
for special occasions.
I think it was Sheriff that read you once.
Once.
I think he offered it once.
Yeah, but it is an insult to Centaur.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's only like in dire circumstances.
I think
He carried out Uncle Gundren's
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah.
I remember as well.
And also, this was back when Sheriff only had the 25 movement speed and not the 35.
Yes. I was falling behind and I made you shiny. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that was fair.
So the check we're looking for is an 18 survival check. Did we get at least 2 of you hitting that or not?
Yeah, I got 20.
I got 24.
God damn it. Okay.
I got 11.
14.
Okay, well, you guys passed by the group. Yeah, you guys were able to the Rock and Sheriff point you like Tick and Reggie. You're saying, hey, okay, from here we go left. Squawk and Sheriff are saying from here we go right, and they end up somehow winning out on the argument and convincing you two to go right.
Got the height advantage.
It's a
Picking her up.
I mean, we just started moving first. They had to follow.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
Tower of Power.
And from here, when you're heading to the right, you spot the ghostly forms of many spirits as you guys are navigating the ruined streets of Tharn. While they're paying you no mind, they're not like attacking you all or anything. Your attempts to interact with them are just unsuccessful. Like if you guys are trying to
Hello,
talk
ghost
to them,
friends.
just stone face walking, ignoring you all. You eventually discover that many of them seem to be moving in the same direction as you all towards that cathedral. Though Reggie, I'm sorry to say, they're just not acknowledging you as
Is
friends.
there any other signs of movement around?
So
Do
no-
I perceive anything?
yeah, go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll. Both of you guys can roll. And I'm gonna go
I'll
ahead
let
and
you
give you
have
like
advantage.
some more info. So like using like this information from like
I got
them
nat
walking.
one, so I rolled 15.
Okay, well that's you all do finally locate the cavern that's like it's filled with rubble, and it's this like big blasted crater that's lying in front of you. But near its outside stands a half destroyed building. And you notice a steeple, so you think that this is indeed the chapel, though it's like mostly destroyed. And with a 15, what did you get the rock?
23.
23. You notice a couple ghosts like entering the wreckage, but then they like exit pretty quickly after. A lot of them like approach the edge of the crater and then float away.
Mm.
Uh,
I would just ask our monk friends to sneak ahead and see if we can see anything else.
That sounds acceptable. It seems these creatures are non-responsive. Hopefully, they are not monitoring our movements or our presence here. And I will. So I guess I'm like not worried about the creatures since he tried to talk to them. They seem to ignore him, but I'm still going to be stealthy or attempt to be stealthy as I move forward. Is there anything for me to like any place I can hide, or the various pieces of rubble and large rocks I could like kind of move from one point to another?
it's mostly like the entrance to the tower is
Pretty clear.
it's the whole cathedral. Like 3 of the walls are down, and then it's just like the entrance to the tower is still up.
So you just would go around. Okay.
Yeah, you could like go up and like peek around the edge.
Cool. Well, then I'm just gonna, I'll rush up there and then try to hide behind like a piece and peek inside. So stealth, I suppose.
Yes, please.
13.
13. Okay, so you do get up to the edge, and peering around the edge, you spot movement in what like remains of this ruined cathedral. And from the shadows, you see this creature of just pure darkness that's standing, rising to the height of just 20 feet tall. And it says nothing and just starts moving towards you silently. You don't know if it noticed you or not, but it definitely seems to be heading towards you.
How far away is it?
This cathedral is pretty big. Like I said, it could house like a couple hundred people, though it is now like all caved in, but you can see like kind of the rough outline of it. This thing was down at like the altar of the cathedral.
Yeah.
About 50 feet away from you, but now it's just like kind of silently heading towards the entrance to the cathedral.
All right. I'd like to attempt to climb up the door and like under any sort of awning that might still exist, like so that I'm kind of up hiding and then like facing them and like doing this. So should I do like
It
an
means to
acrobatics or
kill it,
stealth?
right?
Let's do
That means kill it, right?
do I think a performance might be like miming to them so that they can kind of understand what you mean. Or is there a better skill than performance for that?
No. That'd probably be performance.
I like to do like this is what I meant to do, and then I do a performance and have them
and
do
if
a
it's
perception.
bad,
and
yeah,
then
if it's
see
bad, they will.
how they
Yeah.
read it. All right, I'll do performance. So I like climb up. Well, so I climb up and I'm like hiding behind the door, assuming it would think I ran away and wouldn't think I'm just hiding behind the door. But I'm like hanging up off the awning and I'm going to point at them and be like, "Don't do, no, don't come over here." And I get 3.
And you get a 3, so
But
guys,
I'll use my advantage and get
okay.
14.
14's not bad. Let's have you 3 do insight checks, and if anybody hits 14,
Yes.
25,
1.
18. Oh, and a 1. So the Rock, you think he's saying like, yeah, come on over.
Yeah.
Come on
Just
over.
Start killing and see if he starts to.
He's like, kill them.
Come kill all this stuff. Sheriff and Reggie, you think he's saying like, hey, stop, don't come any closer yet. Something's in here.
Reggie's going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Ooh. Yes.
Does Sheriff stop
a
me
good
because I'm
spell.
walking?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I will stop you.
Just ping me near. Ah.
So I don't know what that's irrelevant. It's not an attack or anything. It's just I call forth spirits to protect me. They flit around me to a distance of 15 feet for the duration, which is up to 10 minutes. Their spectral form, they appear as glowing golden cherubs. They're shiny boys that are flying around Reggie. You guys are all exempt from the effects as you are within sight of me, so I can make you exempt. So yeah, Spirit Guardians are floating around Reggie.
Cool. All right.
And then I'm going to take a deep breath, rest one hand on my sword, knowing that he's coming, and I will use my patient defense, which allows me to ready the dodge action.
Okay. Yeah, it seems the last you checked seemed like it. I don't know. It was like heading towards this last standing wall and towards this. You and your friend. So, does
I'm
anybody else
gonna
have
get
anything
down-
else?
Yeah, I'm going to get down on one knee, tell Sheriff to get off.
Yep.
I'm going to rage and just charge.
Okay, Sheriff, you got anything you want to do before the impending?
Doom.
No.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and we'll have everybody go ahead and roll initiative just so that we can kind of get an order of things.
Really? It's roll 20 that hates me.
Danny,
Because I rolled a 12 in D&D
believe,
Beyond.
Yeah, it is roll 20.
No, I rolled a 14 in D&D Beyond. Whatever. It
So
just hates
it's
me.
not adding your. It must not be adding your initiative.
Whoa, this thing rolled a 2 plus 4. That's pretty cool. Okay.
Charge.
Gerundu's rolled twice again, but they were both 3s.
Mm-hmm. That makes it easy.
What did you get, Sash?
Me too.
So it's gonna be Sash, Tick, Weird Thing,
Then Danny, then me.
Danny, then Gerundu. Okay. All right, Sash.
Rage. And then run towards it. I guess. What do I see in front of me?
As you run into the entrance to this cathedral, you see it's much like Eric described to you. It is a 20-foot. I don't think I can post this anywhere, this picture, but it's about a 20-foot tall humanoid shape. It's got 2 legs, 2 arms, a head, figure of just this straight nothingness, darkness. It looks like
Big shadow thing.
if you were staring into like the bottom of a well, looking down like at night, looking down to the bottom of a well. This thing is that 20 feet tall, and yet somehow you can see like these flowing arms that seem to just be pretty thick arms and legs. Like this thing is definitely something to be trifled with. Something that's definitely pretty beefy.
Cool.
And
Great Weapon
it
Master,
seems to
reckless.
it seems to be focused on you as you enter into this area.
Cool. 19 to hit.
19 will hit it.
You.
I'm actually gonna need to study its sheet a little bit after, like when it gets to it. So
Okay,
I'm
and 24 to hit.
24 is gonna hit both of those. Yeah.
Okay. So 25 damage on the first attack, 30 on the second attack. Slashing.
Slashing. Is it magical slashing?
Yeah, we don't have any magical weapons.
Okay, we could say that level 3. I mean, you guys are level 13. I didn't mention beforehand you guys being able to like get any items or anything like that. But correct me if I'm wrong. At level 13, you're gonna have a magical weapon, right?
Sure.
Even if it's just like a just straight regular stats, but magical.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
So
Because
slashing damage, and if
Okay.
you want to make it magical, then yeah, be that. So
Okay,
25
cool.
and 30.
So that will do just regular full damage for those. Okay. What was that total one more time, please?
55.
55. Okay. I mean,
Yeah, I'm just going to try and take up as much space as possible so he can't get around me.
okay. Yeah, it doesn't seem particularly phased by that 50 points of damage. As you're like just swiping at it side to side, it doesn't really care much at all. Tick, it's your turn.
Get your mic off.
Yeah, Jeremy, I don't hear you. I still don't hear you, Jeremy.
Nope.
What'd you
Sorry.
do? There
I
it
think
is.
I muted it when I was opening my drink.
I hear
Okay.
you now.
So I peer over like the precipice I was hiding under, and I look, and I assume I can just see him standing right there next to the creature, right?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
sorry, I'm getting really close and like reading this thing's character sheet very intently. I like a good
Cool.
fight.
I'm
so
gonna pull
trying to-
myself up, and I'm going to launch myself forward, rush over right next to him, and then immediately try to attack the thing with the rapier for a sneak attack plus assassinate.
Real quick, also, it's got this aura. Any creature that starts its turn within 30 feet of it. I think you are within 30 feet of it. Could you make me a Constitution saving throw real quick? And we're looking for a DC 21.
Okay.
3.
Oh,
You're saying I'm within 30 feet of it?
Yeah, it's a creature that starts its turn within 30 feet of it.
Was it that close on the other side of the wall?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it wasn't far from you at all when.
Failed.
That is 14 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And if this creature attacks you its next turn, it'll have advantage against you. It's just like these shadows are kind of like forming around your legs right now, kind of working up your body.
Yeah.
But now you can like do whatever you want. You just took that 14.
But
points
that
of
can
damage.
that can target my temporary hit points.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not the same
so-
thing as the aura thing.
Yeah, so I'll run over, pull out my rapier. I'll attempt to slice it with my rapier, which is non-magical. I don't know if that matters.
We'll say that it's magical. We'll say that you guys all of your guys' weapons. We'll just say are magical.
Okay,
You
because
guys
my
are all
unarmed
15.
strikes and monk weapons are magical, so I guess my rapier is finesse. So I guess it is magical.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I'll attack with my rapier. 24 hits.
It does, yeah.
Okay, so there's 13 plus sneak attack. Oh, it's adding my strength instead of my dex. That's the issue. 1 second. That's the problem. Ah. All right, can I just roll again? We'll just say it hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just. This thing's got a pretty
There we
big
go.
character sheet. I'm just trying to study real quick.
Okay, so I hit with my rapier. That already included sneak attack, but it's assassinate, right? So it's max. I get to do a critical hit because it hasn't taken a turn
'cause
yet.
It hasn't taken a turn yet.
Okay. So there's an additional damage right there. So that's 10, 18, 21, 31 damage
And that's okay.
for my first attack.
Okay.
Now I'll do extra attack. $30 hits, I'm assuming. Yeah. So there's an additional 13 damage, and then I'll go ahead and roll it again for, the sneak or the assassinate. So that's just my regular action right there. So that is 13. Let's see, 23, 31, 44, 54. So 63 damage, slashing, magical slashing damage. And then I will spend another key point to do flurry of blows, rather,
Flurry of blows.
which is 2 unarmed strikes, both of which are also magical. The 17 hit.
17 does hit. Please keep track of all this damage that's happening.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Uh,
So that's hit, and then does assassinate apply to my flurry of blows as well?
No, it's only the first attack.
yeah.
Okay. Cool. So let me calculate everything together.
Okay.
23. 30.
This thing, while you're doing all your calculations, this thing is going to take one of its legendary actions to
104 damage.
That's a lot of damage, Jeremy. That's very, very high.
And then it gets to make, because it did flurry of blows, I get to choose one of those effects. One of those 3 effects.
Okay.
I don't know. Does it even seem like a type of thing that can be knocked prone, or is it like not have a shape?
So it was humanoid.
Yeah, it's got like legs that it's standing on.
Okay, well.
Yeah, you pick,
Okay, yeah,
and I'll
I'll
tell you what happens.
It must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone.
I'll go ahead and roll.
And that roll will be
17. It rolled a 17.
10 plus dex plus wisdom, I think. Or no, that's my armor class. I think it's just 10 plus dex plus proficiency. So 20.
So it only rolled. You think that you would have hit this thing well enough to knock it on its feet or off its feet, but like as you do, its legs just kind of like you hit through its legs and it just seems to the legs like flash out of existence for a moment and then flash back. This thing is actually immune to going prone.
Okay.
And also, real quick, as one of its legendary actions, like during your turn, while you're doing like you're roughing up real good, but it is going to take a swipe at you real quick for one of its legendary actions with a plus 12 to hit, which is pretty good. Does a 29 hit you, Jeremy?
It does.
That is going to be. It's going to be 32 necrotic damage, and you make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I'm really good at those.
Remember, saving throws, so like you get to add if you're.
I know. I was being facetious. I failed every one of
Oh
them so
shit!
far.
So your health is actually reduced by that much.
Awesome.
Your max health.
32.
Yes. Next up.
By
is-
32? Okay.
Yes.
Jesus,
Next up
that's
is
what-
now this thing's turn.
Dangerous.
Oh shit. It can either do that same attack it just did twice, or yeah, it's actually gonna do. No. It seems like it did pretty well against Tick. It did a pretty big attack. It's gonna do one more just of those shadow claw attacks against Rock for 17. That's not very good for this thing. Does that hit?
Nope.
No. Okay, so it swipes and you step back and it misses pretty handily. So it kind of gets a little angry, takes another swipe at you, another 17.
Oh,
Damn
you
it!
get advantage. You get advantage because I was reckless, so roll both again.
Well, I'm going to cancel that out because Johnny also gave me a disadvantage.
Okay.
So I will go ahead and
Your
just...
second attack will be with advantage in.
Okay, yes, that does make sense. I will get one more, I think.
Yes.
Oh!
That hits.
Okay, it was with a crit and added a dice, and it went down 10 damage from the one that I hit Jeremy with. So 22. I don't remember. I think you're raging already, aren't you? Because
Yeah, half that.
that's that's actually necrotic damage.
Yeah, half it.
Okay.
Bear barbarian.
Make a Constitution saving throw to see if that's actually going to
So-
lower your.
So was that actually the crit?
That
So
is the
it
crit.
44.
The
Oh, okay.
crit. Yeah, I added a d8 to that for the crit. It's actually supposed to be 5d8, and that was 6d8, and I rolled 3 1s on it. So
And the con save is a 21.
yeah, you need to do a save of 21.
Yeah, I got 21.
Okay, so your max HP does not also drop to that.
Okay.
All right. Next up is Sheriff.
All right. I am going to cast Bane on it.
Nice.
Move up as close as I can get. So that is a charisma save.
You know what? This thing's not very charismatic. Oh, whoops. That's not right. I don't know what that just did. 9. Does a
That would
9
be a
save?
failure.
Oh, yeah.
So any
Every
attack
save,
roll
yeah.
or saving throw, you must roll a d4 and subtract that.
Attack throw or a saving throw. Like for a set amount of time?
For
or...
up to a minute. For as long as I'm concentrating.
Ooh, okay. Okay. Well,
And
oh wait, what was that?
I'm going to make sure I move back away from it.
Okay. You could like dip behind one of the walls of the standing front wall so that it can't
Well-
see you.
Will that put me more than 30 feet away from it? That's what
no.
I'm aiming to do.
No, it could be within 30 feet of you, but it can't see you because of the wall.
Okay.
If that's okay. So if that works for you,
hmm
it's
Doesn't
got
need to be within the aura thing.
okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's that's why I'm hoping to move
yes.
back.
Thank you for reminding me of the
Yeah.
aura thing, Sash. I forgot about that. But real quick, I'm gonna try to remember these legendary actions because it's got some more. It's going to do another claw attack at the emu because it kind of feels
Okay.
bad, like it missed a bunch.
Yeah. So with advantage again.
27.
So 23. Or, well, roll a d4. and
Roll a
subtract,
d4.
So.
I don't think it matters though, right, Sash? You don't have
Yeah.
a 23.
Roll with advantage though, because I'm still reckless.
Oh, well, shit. Yeah, I guess I could get a. Okay, no, it actually went down. So that is going to be 5d8, not 6d8. 30 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, halved.
15. Make a con save. See if you actually lower your max HP by that much.
24.
You save, so it doesn't lower that. How is after this swipe attack? How is the rock looking?
It's fine.
God damn it!
I had what was it, 17 temporary hit points.
I
So
felt
it just
like
dropped below my maximum now.
I felt like this guy was doing pretty good damage to everybody, and now
Yeah,
not feeling
but
so confident.
Bear Barbarian halves everything, so
Yeah, that's true. It's Reggie's turn.
It is. How far is this thing from Reggie?
A little bit more than 30. We'll say 40. So that
Okay.
because
Yeah. So I'm going to charge. Reggie's going to charge. Oh yeah. Before I do that, the first time it enters the range of this of these buzzing cherubs, this thing has to take a wisdom saving throw.
Not its strong suit, I'll tell you that.
So it's DC 17.
15.
15.
What's that
So it
get me?
means you take 3d8 radiant damage.
Let me make sure that it doesn't take like bonus radiant. No, it doesn't have any vulnerabilities, so
That's cool. But it takes 10 radiant from that.
okay.
First attack is with the halberd, which I'm guessing doesn't hit, but I'm going to spend my advantage.
No,
have a
wait.
go at that.
14 does hit.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Does hit.
Well,
this thing's not really armored. It's just like a big shadowy dude.
Okay. Well, retcon spending my advantage then, if that's all right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that hits. That's the 10 slashing damage plus 1 radiant damage. That's 11. Plus, I've spent a 4th level spell slot to do Divine Smite at 4th level, so that's another 48 radiant damage.
Guys, remember, this is like big boss.
So
let's not kill it too quick, you guys.
18 plus 11 plus 12 is 30, so that's around 40 damage so far.
It's looking. It's kind of like shimmering a little bit. It's not by any means like on like death's door or anything. Doesn't look like a breath away from dying.
Then the charge comes. That's 19, so we're on 49 damage so far.
Okay.
Then I'll do the second halberd attack.
Cool. Expected.
So that's another 22 damage. What was I on? 49. 49 plus 22. 51, 71 damage so far.
You guys do a lot of damage at level 13, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, what did I say I was on? 71 so far. I'll spend a 3rd level spell slot this time. To do Divine Smite at additional 3d8.
Do I make a save for Divine Smite?
it just happens. If you hit it, happens.
No, yeah, it just hits. If it happens, it hits. So
that's
8,
not
so
super
79,
good, so,
and then because I'm a polearm master, we get the bonus attack with the butt end of the halberd. So just 79.
Still a lot. Guys, I think this is the most I've tracked combat ever. So, because I really wanted this fight to be, I really wanted it to be like, a rough and tumble fight. It's not turning out super good like that.
I started with 99 HP and I have 43 total HP now. What do you mean? I'm like half the mana I used.
That's true. And also, it's using its last legendary action for this round. It gets 3 legend.
3 a round, probably.
Legendary actions per round?
Yes. Yes.
What about layer actions?
It doesn't have any layer actions.
Oh,
It only got. Yeah, it doesn't have any layer actions. It only gets 3 legendary actions per like turn order.
That's it.
And Reggie is the last in the turn order, so the last legendary action is going to be taking one of those shadowy swipes at Reggie for 29. Reggie, does that hit you?
That'll hit. Yeah, that'll hit.
That will be for 24 necrotic damage.
Lottie.
And then
Do
you
I have to do a con save, right?
con save to see if it's going to reduce your max HP by that
This
amount or
plus
not.
4, 15. So no.
Wait. I think it's 17, right? You need to make...
Yeah, so even with my plus 4, that's still
Okay.
underneath. So my max drops by 24.
Oh, it's actually a DC 21. Yes, so your max HP is going
still.
to drop by 24 unless you take... Spoiler alert, unless you take a long rest or like you use like greater restoration to cure that. And back up to the top of the turn order now is the beefy rock.
Okay, so just the same again, really. Just Barbarian 101, Reckless Great Weapon. First attack. You're gonna hate me, Adam.
What is it?
Natural 20 for the first hit.
Okay. Now you just wait.
Second hit misses though, so
That's something.
so the first one's a crit, and because I'm a barbarian, I get critical, so I get an extra 2 damage dice on top of that. So the first hit is 32 plus brutal critical for another 30.
Okay.
So, plus rage. Add another 6 to that. So 35 plus 33.
Yeah, this thing's kind of like flickering in and out of existence at the moment. It looks like it's not quite solid.
Yep. So I missed the second attack, so that's my turn.
Okay. Real quick before Tick gets a turn, it is going to do something it hasn't done before. It's going to use all of its legendary actions to point its finger at Tick. Wait.
Okay.
Tick.
I'm immune to finger pointing.
No, wait. Tick, you're not the one that ran out and hid behind the wall, right? That was...
I am that one. That is me. I am the one.
Was it really? I think it was Sherith.
You both did.
The hid behind the wall?
Did you both do that?
No, I just moved back out of the way.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you meant the very beginning.
No, this was... So you're like, right...
I'm right next to him.
It can see it, right? Okay. One thing, Sash, I'm sorry. Can I retcon and have you do at the start of your turn Annihilation Aura, where you make a DC 21 Constitution saving throw since you're starting within 30 feet of it?
25.
God damn it. Fuck you. It's just fine. It's fine. You don't feel anything. You're good. You're good. It just like you feel like you gotta sneeze a little bit, but you can't, so it's really annoying. So
Okay.
But no, it's gonna point its finger at Tick. It hasn't done this yet. You will need to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
Is that a spell?
This is it's not
Sorry.
I don't know if this is a spell. It's called Finger of Doom, Recharge 6. He hasn't done it yet, though, so it's charged.
Okay.
I don't think it's
As
really
a
a spell.
Vidalcan, I have advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
God.
So 21.
Wait. If it... Okay, so... If...
Anyone's a DC, that's a save.
Yeah, so if the save is 21, that means he does save, right?
Yeah.
If it meets, it beats.
Oh my god! He points his finger at you and just wags it a little
say-
bit. Like,
Oh, yo.
Hey, Sor, may I remind you, there are 4 more pointing right back at you.
You are a bad boy.
That would have been so fucking cool, though. And also, Dragonbait just donated and gave me disadvantage also. So.
Oh, thanks.
Good.
Oh,
Thanks,
That's the
Dragonbait.
right thing
Oh,
to do.
so
Thank you,
cool.
Dragon
Thank
Bait.
you.
Yeah. Well, fuck. I mean, that was its legendary move, and it just points its finger at you. Nothing happens. You wisdom it off. You're wisely too wise
Explain
for
to it that there's more fingers pointing back at it.
It's your turn now, Tick.
Now, you will have to pay the consequences of your transgressions. And then I will pick up the rapier again and try to stab like into the what assumes to be like similar to looking like a torso.
Real quick, I'm gonna try to remember that annihilation aura before.
Oh, yeah.
So DC 21 con save,
Yep.
please.
This will be the part where I die.
Oh, I don't know. It does. Okay, so you're gonna take 14 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Um.
Permanent necrotic damage.
Necrotic damage.
Right?
And grant the Nightwalker advantage on attack rolls against you. I forgot about that. Yes. No, it's not permanent. This one's not
Oh, okay.
permanent, actually. So I'm sorry if anybody did take permanent, because it's not supposed to.
Oh, from the start of the turn thing, it's not?
No. Yeah, from this aura thing, it does not permanently reduce your HP.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's not so bad then. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so I will attack it with the rapier.
Okay.
Oh, I do have advantage, don't I? Because I'm within 5 feet of an ally. Or rather, an ally was within 5 feet of the enemy.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So then
At
28 to
At
hit.
least two of us. Yeah.
28's gonna hit.
28 to hit, so that's 21 damage. Then I'll do my extra attack. So I swing the rapier a second time. 25 to hit, or 28 to hit. So that deals an additional 17 damage. So that's 34 damage total so far. Or wait, I'm sorry, 21 plus 17. So what, 38 damage so far?
Yeah.
And then, how many do I have left? No, you know what? It's okay. It's the boss guy. I will just expend another key point to do flurry of blows.
those furries are getting blown.
Flurry of blows.
You're gonna punch this guy's fucking feet off again.
Jesus.
25.
25.
Yeah.
So that's an
It's another
additional
20,
40 damage on top of
30.
what I did the first time.
Let's see. Which is
So-
what, 70 some?
40, yeah, 61, 78 damage.
Cool. He had 35 HP.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so like
I
I,
thought
said,
this
something
dude.
else.
I thought this guy
now
was
you
gonna
must
be.
pay for your transgressions, and I'll just slice them to pieces.
The shiny
Name.
boy vanquishes thee.
And another 3 turn up, right, Adam? I think can I perceive if there's more of them?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Reggie's
24.
just holding his halberd above his head while the little golden cherubs are just sort of sat on his back high-fiving.
The rocks just looking. Oh, that was fun. Is there any more? And I got 24. Does another
So
3 of them
Rock.
pop up?
Yeah, you're looking around. Yeah. Okay. Hey, yeah. Do more No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, fuck.
So yeah, Rock.
Hello, shadow friends.
Without sound or fanfare, this enormous creature just kind of begins to dissipate. Its form turning to this like black mist that slowly fades to nothing, and then the spirits of Tharn that are all around you now begin to just gather in mass around your party. And like the creature of darkness, they say nothing. And then you see this like just face of peace come over them. and they just slowly start to turn to mist also. And you can feel that the
Reggie covers his nose this time.
you can feel that the unease that has followed you all from like the other day has started to fade, as if there's just nothing left of that eerie, dark force. And you're now just left standing in this destitute city.
We did it, friends. We must
We
go
did.
find Eric and the other drow
Yeah,
friends
so-
because they thought
so the
we were
rock-
dead.
The rock just spins around and just shouts Eric as loud as possible. Here, Eric! We got
We killed the non-shiny boy in the name of the shiny boy.
huzzah!
Scrock, roll a performance check. I think is the good yelling check.
18 plus 2, 20.
Eventually, you start to hear those. It takes a couple minutes, but then you do hear those 5 sets of footprints. You really got it?
Yeah, we got him. It's fine.
Of course.
Yes,
That's what
it
we
was
do.
quite easy.
Don't know what
Yeah.
you're talking about. I don't know what the problem was.
Yeah, I thought you 4 were definitely goners, but apparently you killed this thing that I thought was for sure kill at least one of you. But
You're breaking character, Adam.
no, you you all look good. You all look perfectly healthy, so that's cool. Again, we don't really have anything to pay you all. Are you guys gonna like hang out here now?
Yeah, can I have the cathedral?
I don't want it.
Hey,
That's got one
we have
wall.
Reggie, can we make anything to the shiny boy here?
Yes, I will consecrate this cathedral for the shiny boy.
This is now the shiny boy's cathedral. You can join our religion. I've only joined today, but I am a true believer in this. What do you say, Eric? Let's have a party here after we consecrate this in the name of the shiny boy.
Sure, we can have a party of 9. I guess it's kind of a party, right?
Absolutely.
Fellowship, you might say.
A fellowship of 9.
Hey, I found this ring. Do you need to...
Okay. There's the volcano like a couple miles away. You're gonna need to take that to pretty quickly.
Reggie, do you
Throw
want
it in
to
there.
go and throw this ring into the volcano?
Will there be oats?
Yes.
Then yes.
I mean, the ring is an O. That obviously means oats.
Oats. Yes.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
So you 4 have found the lost city of Tharn, and you guys have all defeated the great evil that has inhabited within. And just from going forward from now, anytime you guys are above level 13, remember that you 4 are eventually able to capture your tale in writing and songs, stories. So, like, whenever you guys are traveling across Faerun, you 4 are going to be noticed from now on. And you 4 are always going to have that story that scholars, sages, historians are always going to be able to point out that you 4 were the ones that rediscovered the lost city of Sharn. So I want
6 out of 10.
Darn.
6. Did I say Sharn a couple of those
you
times?
said Sharn.
Did I say Tharn a couple of the times
Well,
also?
now
Yes.
that it's
You have
now that
said
it's owned by
both.
the shiny boy, maybe it is Sharn.
Yeah,
Sharny.
We've like spray painted the on the sign with the population of 5. It's now 9, and it's now Sharn rather than Tharn.
It's like a dialectical shift. They just
Yeah.
sort of,
Yeah.
like,
He's put the T and he's just put a little like slash on it, so it makes it look like an S.
Again, thank you all so much for watching this stream. All of the donations from bits, donations, and Ko-Fi for tonight are going to be going to blacktablearts.com, where they are helping to kind of expand community black artists and raise awareness and educate the community and things like that. Definitely go to www.blacktablearts.com if you want to donate yourself to that cause, Also, everything that we've gotten tonight, we will be giving to them. I just from watching the bits coming in, because I haven't been watching the Ko-Fi or the donations coming in. Bits alone, I think we've gotten about $30. Myself and my wife will be donating. We'll donate. We'll match it. We'll say whatever the bits have came in, we will also match that. So I think we've gotten around $30 in bits. So we'll be able to donate around $30 ourselves. And then again, I don't know exactly what we've gotten from Ko-Fi and donations yet. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for donating. We'll go ahead and now, Sash, anything you want to... yeah, Johnny has donated a lot trying to kill me. And Johnny, it worked. You did. You fucking killed me, man. I thought that last fight was gonna be a lot harder than it was, and I think with your donations, it really helped them out.
No,
No, I think
could have lasted. I could have lasted another couple of rounds. I think.
Yeah, I should
You'd
have
have
had
been-
it.
I lost.
screwed.
I lost.
Could have got to a second
17
turn.
I lost 17 HP out of my 200.
Yeah, I could have done. I still had like 70 left, and I could have done another 70 damage.
But see,
in that next
I
round.
forgot to mention the big meteor that comes right down.
The rock rain has come back.
It's
I
back
punched a
again.
meteor.
So, Sash, anything you? Where can people find you at?
Yeah. Just the name right there, Dragonacas. Pretty much anywhere you can find me on that. Instagram, twitch.tv/Dragonacas, and on Twitter. So yeah, I produce D&D content and occasionally game.
And Jeremy?
I would like to dedicate my plug spot to the Black Lives Matter movement currently going on in America and around the world. I think it's very important. Racial discrimination is very real. Black people and people of color are murdered by the government systematically, and it's not cool. So if you don't believe in, if you think that's wrong, I urge you to do something, participate in peaceful protests, support peaceful protests. And then also in America, election is coming up soon. So I know in Georgia, election day is Tuesday. So if you haven't voted already, please go out there and vote. I'm not going to tell you how to vote, but please go make your voice heard, vote, and try to make a change in the world.
Yeah, there's a couple other charities that we were looking for. I'm sorry, I am trying to rush along a little bit. I do hear my youngest is currently crying on the monitor up above, so I do want to get to that quickly. But before that, there were a couple other funds that we were looking towards benefiting, one of which was the Bail Project, but there's a lot that have been getting so many funds recently that they've been looking to have, and they've been asking for people to donate elsewhere, such as the Bail Fund and the Minnesota Freedom Fund. They've gotten such a big influx of donations that they have been looking to, that they've been like trying to point their donors elsewhere. So that's why I found this one that's a little bit smaller, this Black Arts Tabletop, or Black Tabletop Arts. And that's why we picked that one. So yeah, like Jeremy mentioned, there's a ton of other donations that you can look up if you want to look for something else. Drundu.
Well, I mean, to promote anything after that would just seem crass, so I'm not going to. I agree. I fully agree and endorse everything Jeremy said. Even if you're outside of the US, there are petitions you can sign. You can get involved in just in educating yourself generally, and try and make yourself sort of more aware of the challenges that Black people are facing, because it's shit, and nobody deserves to put up with that at all. Bit of a downer, but that's the reality of it, and that's something that we have a responsibility to face. So yeah, as I say, I won't promote anything because it just would feel crass after that. So
No, I
yeah,
feel bad.
I am Jerome.
I'm sorry.
To be fair,
Sorry. Hey,
to be fair.
I gave Sash that, like, That was
Yeah, you were led into that.
You set me up for
Sash.
was a-
I
it
set
was a
you up,
setup.
and Sash, I apologize. Yeah.
like a callous, unfeeling
No,
bastard.
Sash is
but,
Sash is a good guy. And I
but
just,
yeah, no.
that
in,
was
in
my
all
bad. That was
in
my
all
bad.
seriousness, yeah. Just take the time to educate yourself, if nothing else. I mean, that's really all I'm gonna say. But yeah, it was fun and it was very worthwhile. So I hope you've enjoyed watching us, and if you have, please sort of consider donating, or as I say, getting involved in any way that you can.
Yeah. And Danny.
Well, yeah. You actually can't find me online a lot right now, because mine isn't a voice that needs to be heard. I am shutting up to make room for the people that need to be heard. Do the work, educate yourself. There are resources everywhere, and vote. Make your voice heard.
Yeah, we were kind of in the same boat as Danny. We were really debating on just like muting all of our channels this week, and then I was going back and forth like even this morning, like going back and forth, and I was like, do I not do any streams this week and like leave more room for the like members of the like the Black community too, that are there's a lot of really really good streamers and other people that are in the tabletop community, and like that's just kind of pigeonholing us into the tabletop community. But and then I decided, like, you know what, I mean, I guess some good could come from it, and we could at least do a stream and then just donate the funds to a good cause. So that's what kind of landed me to the idea of at least doing the stream. So yeah, we have been pretty silent on all of our social media, again, to just leave that window open for the Black community that really does need to be heard right now. And that's why we haven't been doing a lot of promotion or tweets or anything like that. I just came out with a new show, and it just happened to come out this week, and I have literally not plugged it yet, and I'm not going to plug it yet. Maybe next week, maybe in 2 weeks, I don't know. Eventually, we'll see. But right now, I don't think it's the right time to plug that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm just kind of sitting back and trying to do what we can to raise awareness. So again, Dustin, you can donate right here. Let me see if this copy and paste works. Yes, right there, Dustin. You can either go to that link right there and donate directly. That's the website we are funding. And then, again, all of our bits, donations, and Ko-Fi will go to there. I will be collecting all of the data from, like, how much we've gotten from all those different sources and matching it and then donating it. And I'll post, like, the receipt or whatever, so like people know like it wasn't like some bullshit thing where people donated just to us. But again, my son is crying actively upstairs in his crib, so I do need us to go see what's wrong with him right now. Again, thank you all so much for playing. Sash, Danny, Gerundu, Jeremy, thank you guys for playing. It was a ton of fun. It was a blast. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for donating. And again, yeah, go find. It's not just this blacktablearts.com that it needs help. There's a lot of different. Again, you can just retweet Black creators at the moment. There's a lot of them out there. Critical Bard is a good one. Cantrip Candles there's a lot of really really good people that can go and follow on social media and just do whatever you can to support them, promote them, and I think it's a really good time to help them. And even after all this passes, continue to don't.
This is the thing I was gonna say. Sorry to just derail you.
Yeah.
It's easy to just get caught up in the wave
Exactly.
and go, well, this week I'm going to say Black Lives Matter and never give a shit about it ever again. You really that's not the way to approach it. We're talking about fundamental human rights essentially, and if you only are interested in getting eyes on and following the trend for a week, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So this is real. This is a real call to arms and for change for all of us. And I think we should carry that momentum forward as a community of everybody, just of human beings. We need to take this change, take this emotion and force for change and turn it into something positive. forever, not just for a week or for the life of a hashtag.
Yeah, exactly, and that's why I think that, like I said, follow those creators. Obviously, when you're following those creators, it's I don't think you would in a week unfollow them because that would be pretty shitty.
That would be a shitty thing to do.
Yeah, really. But like, not only like follow them now, but continue to support them years from, like, just always support them. Just like you support anybody else, but obviously, like, they are definitely. It's definitely hard for them. They definitely could use the support, and not just for this 1 week or the last week or whatever, for the forever. So
Yeah.
go do that. I just spat out 2 out, which is ridiculous because it was way more than 2. But those are 2 that I like genuinely do enjoy following and make a fantastic product. So. Go and again, just research what you can do to help. And with that, I will go find out why my child is screaming and crying. So again, thank you guys all.
Crying for justice.
He is crying for injustices around the world. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for watching.
Love you all. Bye.